smoking gelato right now, you know what I'm talking about?
It's Xavier Jordan.
$12 blunt. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't had no silver spoon. The really nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The really nigga in the room. The really nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My nigga in the room before I knew where I was at. We were catching Nobly, I was on the block chasing stacks. I was in the schoolhouse, had that scrap in my backpack. Teacher get on the nigga ass, fuck it, I'm skipping class. Ayy, back to the block, I'm back to the hood, it's back to that bacon, nigga. Back to the bacon. Now I ain't playing, I ride with the K, and it's all safety, nigga. The richest nigga in the room without a bank account. The realest nigga when I move, X everybody around. I ain't gotta shout, ain't gotta make no noise. I just make one phone call and hit up my boy. You know yo come through in that 2-seater. He got Vino with him, that boy got 2 hits. I just hit Lil Savage up, he blowing reefer. City got a new plug and he cheap. He Sosa just shot me a test, got what I wanted. Told him pull up, I got cash, don't do no front. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't had no silver spoon. The really nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The really nigga in the room. My shoe. The really nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My move. The really nigga in the room and I ain't got a lot. Nigga crawl a can, he gotta die. Put that on Mom Deuce, you know that I'm talking. Shout out to that Deuce, my little nigga bloody. Still in the mound with some folks, nigga. In my crib, niggas cut throats, nigga. You know what the bid, come and get a boat. I got gas, I got Reggie, I got blow. In the summertime, I'm still serving snow. DJ for the high, I don't do the low. Can with the move if it make a profit. That boy coming brown, so we call it block. State props, ABM, but the team's the rock. I'm like Shaq to these youngins, I still get the blocks. All these bitches jockey, whole team fly like choppers. And we came with choppers, keep big legs just like whoppers. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't had no silver spoon. The really nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The really nigga in the room. My shoe. The really nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My move.
She stop a nigga like me, nigga. You never be fly as me, nigga. I used to bust down a P, nigga. Just to run up me some cheese, nigga. Listen to me when I speak, nigga. I say you hope I'm a priest, nigga. Yeah, I'm a priest to the streets, nigga. Listen to me, we gon' eat, nigga. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Pull up and hop out that Fendi truck. Flex on these bitches with no muscle. You know it blood on my Fendi buckle.
Drips on my nigga, codeine in my liver. I'm smoking that fruit in my pedal like Skittles. Bonding you niggas won't pick up my drip. Bust down the bell like school dismissal. Just caught a bum, no missile. Nigga try to do me, I'm healer. You know I ain't lying, no symbol. Money with bitches that simple. Bowls in the kitchen, no dishes. All about bread like Jiffy. Clumsy with the weed, I'm tripping. Shawty got it for the low, let's get it.
Get in the guapo. Nigga, we passing like Rondo. OJ in that Bronco. We smoking gelato. We smoking that game. The bitch with the ass. She ride like 6 Flames. We counting the game. Nigga, I fuck him, you love him. My nigga, I'm a hustler. Get cake like a muffin. Hot in the oven. Ace money got brains. Nigga, we popping them tags. Nigga, pull up in that chain. She in love with the swag. Thank God for the blessing. Blue sheets, salad dressing. Jugging finessing. fucked her in second.
Don't shit stop a nigga like me, nigga. You never be fly as me, nigga. I used to butt down a P, nigga. Just to run up me some cheese, nigga. Listen to me when I speak, nigga. I say you hope I'm a priest, nigga. Yeah, I'm a priest to the streets, nigga. Listen to me, we gon' eat, nigga. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Pull up and hop out that Fendi truck. Flex on these bitches with no muscle. You know with blood on my Fendi buckle. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Hey, I look like I'm worth about $1 million. I'm loaded, my sweat through the ceiling. I got this shit off of drug dealing. Rats all on me like I came out the bank. We turned up, he just broke out of paint. Told my engineer don't turn it down. Toss it to blue, told him break it down. Back to back rolling up out of pound. Got some little gangs to come out the mouth. Shoot around me when I'm out of town. Soon as I hit him, it got around. Fuck all these niggas who doubted us. Bitch, I went 4 years without a fuck. I do not give a fuck, no nigga killing us. I know you broke, you ain't feeling us. My life expensive, I live it up. These niggas wishing I give it up. Still the same shit, I can't switch it up. These niggas bitches, they switching up. Gucci the lure, I switch it up. Rags, packs, switch it up. Run it up, run it up. Your life ain't worth shit but $100. 4-0 don't pull up without it. No limit, we bout it. Strong, got it, clouded. Nigga, come through in the out it. Don't shit stop a nigga like me, nigga. You never be fly as me, nigga. I used to butt down a P, nigga. Just to run up me some cheese, nigga. Listen to me when I speak, nigga. I say you hope I'm a priest, nigga. Yeah, I'm a priest to the streets, nigga. Listen to me, we gon' eat, nigga. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Pull up and hop out that Fendi truck. Flex on these bitches with no muscle. You know with blood on my Fendi buckle. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I look like I'm worth about $1 million. I'm loaded, my sweat through the ceiling. I got this shit off of drug dealing.
Damn, got it.
I used to buy a gun, now I got 2. Had to change location, feed, hit the spot. Got me a new plug and it still get drunk. Get the gas from the best crop. Bitch got the biggest ass and the best top. Drop 10 on the drop top. Did 110 when I left the lot.
I want that drip in that marinara, and 50 on me like a Zebo. Try to pussy so good, but don't want no fucking, don't come with the detail. Got rid of my whole plug, hopped on the plane, we got me another one. Night about full of ones, overflooded, gotta go get me another one. Relocate the spot, the night getting hot, and I know them bitches coming in. About the dividends and the Benjamin, a nigga might have to go kill a friend. Panamera on the Roy Royce, drop top on the Wraith. 150K, I need a higher place, I had to pay at the safe. I used to buy a gun, now I got 2 Glocks. Trapped at mama house, now I got 2 spots. All this ice on, I need a flu shot. But don't reach, cause they probably get your crew shot.
I used to stash the ones in the shoebox. I used to buy a gun, now I got 2 Glocks. Had to change location, feed, hit the spot. Got me a new plug and it still get drunk. Get the gas from the best crops. Bitch got the biggest ass and the best top. Drop 10 on the drop top. Did 110 when I left the lot. I dropped 10 on that roller watch. Then I blew 10 when I left the spot. I made 10 at another spot. We dropped 10 at your beach spot. I got 30 at your whole house. I got bowls at your mama house. On the low, I stashed that 40 in the fender, nigga. Out of state to state in different runners, nigga. In the mouth like a dentist. And I ain't saying shit like a witness, He ain't get the picture. Milk carton ain't missing, you know. I used to stash the ones in the shoebox. I used to buy a gun, now I got 2 Glocks. Had to change location, feed, hit the spot. Got me a new plug and it still get drunk. Get the gas from the best crops. Bitch got the biggest ass and the best top. Drop 10 on the drop top. Did 110 when I left the lot.
Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy H Money. We in the motherfucking building. What's happening? Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, bro. Tszyu knocks out Tony Harrison in round number 9. And he calls out Jermell Charlo to the undisputed fight at 154 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo, undisputed champion, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing. Jermell Charlo, Tszyu. This should be a hell of a fight, bro. I feel like Tszyu definitely made a statement last night by knocking out a former world champion, Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison, who is considered to be one of the best boxers in the weight division. Tony Harrison, pure boxer, great jab, great skills. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for Tszyu last night. Tszyu, he was too much for Tony Harrison. Tszyu, he showed us a great offense last night. He showed us punching power. Tszyu, he showed us that he's a hell of a finisher, bro. He showed the power last night, Tszyu. He showed us tremendous offense, combinations, punches and bunches. Tszyu is the real deal, bro. He is not a bum. Tszyu, he is not a hype job. He can fight. Tszyu knows how to fight. I need y'all to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Alvin Barber says Charlo needs a tune-up fight first. Why does he need a tune-up fight? Because he was injured? Because he's coming off a long layoff? I mean, what do y'all think about this fight? Tszyu versus Jermell Charlo. Who do y'all pick in this fight? Who do you guys think is going to win? Let me get y'all predictions so far. Tszyu, Jermell Charlo. I think more people believe in Tszyu after his performance. You know, Tszyu, he made a statement last night, bro. He destroyed Tony Harrison. From the beginning of the fight until when the fight got stopped, Tszyu, he beat the hell out of Tony Harrison last night. He punished Tony Harrison last night, bro. The man, he made a statement, bro. Tszyu, he knows how to fight. Tszyu, the son of a legend, he looked like his father last night. He looked like Tszyu when Tszyu knocked out Zab Judah, bro. Anybody believes that Tszyu can beat Charlo? Does anybody believe that Tszyu can be better than his father, Tszyu? Bro, so many times in sports where, a fighter might be a great champion. So many times in sports where, the son of a legend wants to become a fighter and wants to become a champion. Perfect example, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he tried to follow the footsteps of his father, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., who's one of the greatest fighters of all time. And Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he never really lived up to the hype. He never lived up to the name, of his father. Shane Mosley, his son, Shane Mosley Jr., never lived up to the hype, being the son of a legend. You know what I mean? Too many times, bro, in the sport of boxing. Even Thomas Hearns, the hitman Tommy Hearns, his son tried to become a fighter. Joe Frazier, his son, Marvis Frazier, tried to become a fighter. And they never lived up to the hype, bro. These guys were never as good as their father, bro. But one thing about Tszyu looked like he's the goods. Tszyu looked like he's official. Yo, shout out to my boy D Young. Yo, what up, D? DY, salute. He said Charlo going to kill Tim. Did Charlo okay. All right, last night, Tszyu, he knocked out Tony Harrison, the man that beat Jermell Charlo last night. Last night, Tszyu destroyed Tony Harrison, the man that gave Charlo 2 tough fights. The first fight, Tony Harrison won that fight. Even though it was close, a lot of people thought Charlo actually won that fight against Tony Harrison. The first fight, Tony Harrison got the decision. The second fight between Tony Harrison and Charlo was another close fight. Tony Harrison was having success with Charlo before he got knocked out. Tony Harrison, he didn't have no success against Tszyu last night. Maybe the first round. I think you could have gave the first round to Tony Harrison. But besides that first round, man, that boy got punished last night. He got fucked up last night. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Team Batman in the house. Team Batman says, good fight. Easy money on Tszyu stopping Tony Harrison last night. Dominant performance. I still have Charlo, though. That speed and power just different to anyone at 154. How do you think Charlo will deal with the pressure and the punching power and the offense of Tszyu? Tszyu has a great offense. He throws punches and punches. He does have power. He has great timing, and he's an accurate puncher. Can Charlo deal? Do you guys think Charlo can deal with the offensive onslaught by Tszyu? You know, Tszyu has a great offense. Team Batman says, I thought Charlo won both fights. Tony was lucky with that gift. Yeah, the first fight was close, just like I said. A lot of people thought Charlo won the first fight. But even in the second fight, Tony Harrison still gave Charlo a lot of problems. And a lot of people had Tony Harrison ahead on the scorecards before he got knocked out by Charlo in that fight. So even though you thought he got a gift, a lot of people thought Tony Harrison deserved that decision in his fight against Jermell Charlo, bro. And even in the second fight, it showed it wasn't a fluke. It really wasn't a fluke because Tony Harrison, he was doing good in the second fight as well. You know what I mean? But at the same time, a lot of people feel like Tony Harrison is no longer the same fighter. A lot of people feel like Tony Harrison is washed up. You know, a lot of people feel like Charlo destroyed Tony Harrison in that second fight and knocked him out. And Tony Harrison never recovered from that second fight with Charlo. Let's be honest. Tony Harrison was already knocked out 3 times. Tony Harrison was knocked out. He got knocked out by Willie Nelson. Tony Harrison was knocked out by Jarrett Hurd. Tony Harrison got knocked out by Jermell Charlo. And now he got knocked out by Tszyu. Hit the like button. What up, Big Cook? Big Cook, salute. Was popping. His onslaught wasn't all that. It looked like it was all that. Look at Tony Harrison on the ropes. It don't look like it was all that. Look at Tony Harrison. He knocked the shit out of Tony Harrison. He destroyed Tony Harrison last night. He actually looked like his father last night, Tszyu. And Tszyu is young, bro. He's only about 27 years old. He's younger than Tank Davis, bro. Tszyu's getting better and better. Last night, that probably was the best performance I seen from Tszyu last night. He really made a statement. Shout outs to Team Batman. Hey, hit the link, no cap. Yeah, Tony got his ass beat last night. He got fucked up. I think the corner should have stopped the fight earlier, man. Like, Tony Harrison was getting his ass whooped the whole fight, man. They know Tony Harrison was outgunned last night. They know he was outgunned. He was outmatched last night. They should have stopped the fight instead of letting him get knocked out like that, bro. He got knocked out silly last night, bro. Man, that was bad. I want to see Tony Harrison retire. I think it's about time Tony Harrison retires from the sport of boxing. His legs are gone. You know what I mean? He's not the same fighter anymore. Team Batman says, I think Charlo is in the mix of athleticism, speed, power to get the win. He says, Tszyu is a really, and I will favor him over anyone else at 154, but not Charlo, who is literally a beast. A great fight, though. Yeah, Charlo is a beast. Charlo, like you said, Charlo, he He has a good boxing IQ. Charlo has a good jab. Charlo, he knows how to box. And on top of that, Charlo has power. Charlo, he showed the ability to make adjustments in fights like he did in his fight against Jason Rosario. The way Charlo did in the rematch against Brian Constanio. You know, Charlo made adjustments in those fights. Charlo is a great fighter. You know, but Tszyu does have offense. Tszyu does have offense. It's going to be a hell of a fight, bro. I really just can't wait for this one. You know, man, Tony Harrison, a lot of people was putting money on Tony Harrison last night. A lot of people were saying Tszyu was a hype job, that he was living off his father's name. But Tszyu showed you last night that he's a real fighter, bro. And I feel like people got to start putting some respect on his name, bro. I think that fight last night really, you know, really gave Tszyu his stripes as a fighter. You know what I mean? And I feel like now boxing fans, you know, got to give this man the credit that he deserved, bro. He went in there with Tony Harrison, a man that a lot of people was picking. A lot of people was picking to beat him. A lot of people were saying Tszyu wasn't ready for Tony Harrison. Tszyu wasn't ready. A lot of people said, why did Tszyu even take the fight with Tony Harrison? They said he made a mistake by taking his fight with Tony Harrison. Now, everybody see that that was not a mistake, taking a fight with Tony Harrison. That will only help the confidence of Tszyu going into this fight with Jermell Charlo. Because Tszyu just knocked out the man, Tony Harrison, that beat Charlo. The man that beat Charlo, Tony Harrison, got knocked out last night by Tszyu. Tszyu is a real fighter. Put some respect on his fucking name. He destroyed Tony Harrison last night. Nobody beat Tony like that. Nobody has ever destroyed Tony Harrison the way Tim did last night, bro. Tszyu, he looked amazing last night. He looked like his father, the Hall of Famer, Tszyu, the man that knocked out Zab Judah. Tszyu, the man that knocked out Julio Cesar Chavez. Tszyu, the man that beat Sean Bay Mitchell. Listen, Tszyu is a hell of a fighter. I don't think the fight with Tszyu and Charlo is going to be a hell of a fight, bro. Charlo is going to be in a real fight with Tszyu. Charlo will be in a real fight with Tim. This will not be an easy fight for Charlo with Tszyu. A fighter that's younger, a fighter that's hungry, a fighter that has support. Tszyu is a superstar in Australia. Tszyu, he got more fans than Kambosos. Tszyu, he has more fans in Australia than George Kambosos. Tszyu is the biggest star in Australian boxing by far, bro. Tszyu has tons of support from his fans in Australia. USA versus Australia once again. USA versus Australia once again. The last time we had a fight like this, an undisputed fight between an American fighter and an Australian fighter, was Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. And we seen Devin Haney dominate George Kambosos. Dominate him. Dominate George. You know, will this be a replay? Will this be a repeat of Devin Haney and George Kambosos, Jermell Charlo, and Tszyu? What do you guys think, man? I was impressed by Tszyu's offense. I was already a fan of Tszyu. I watched Tszyu fight against Jeff Horn. I watched Tszyu against Jeff Horn. I watched Tszyu destroy Jeff Horn. I seen Tszyu beat Takashi Inoue. Takashi Inoue was the same guy that had a very close fight with Jaime Munguia. We seen Tszyu destroy We seen Tszyu destroy, what's that dude from Ireland? That dude that gave Munguia a tough fight. Okay, we got people on the panel. Crown Jewel Boxing, No Cap, my boy Killer Cam. What's up with y'all? What's good?
What's good?
What y'all thought about the fight last night, man?
What's good, H Money?
I knew he was gonna get knocked out, but I ain't want to say it.
Why you ain't want to say it? You got to keep it real with the people, man.
Because people like to him because he's from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? People overrate him because he got that Detroit swag, you know what I'm saying? They want to believe
because he talk shit. People like how he talk shit.
Yeah, people want to believe in the Detroit superhero. Like he just can whip everybody because he's from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
What about his boxing skills? That people were saying he had like the best jab in boxing. He had great skills and things like that.
Always capped to me. Like, he was a decent guy. Like, I mean, when he beat Charlo the first time, I didn't really think he beat Charlo, but I think Charlo had like a mental. Like he had a problem with his movement. He was moving in the ring. He didn't really move like that against Tszyu, so he clearly lost the step.
The mental aspect. He lost that in the third round. We seen that last night.
We can't take away from the fact that Tony Harrison's a good boxer. He's getting older. He's been stopped now 4 times, and I think he's showing wear and tear. But I said before the fight, he had a questionable chin, and that came back to haunt him. And I heard what you said, Money, about saying, will it be another Kambosos, Devin Haney? No, it won't, because the major difference between Charlo and Haney is that Charlo can punch. And Tszyu is going to be facing some real firepower when he fights Charlo. He'll be able to hit him with the same type of shots Haney was in Kambosos with, but when Charlo hits Tszyu, he's going to know it. So I still think Charlo stops Tszyu. I don't think Tszyu will be able to press Charlo the way he pressed Harrison, because Charlo has kick on his punches. You can't just follow him like that.
And when Charlo get punched, he like to come back 10 times harder. You see
and
last time
he's more athletic than Harrison. He's a lot stronger. He's not going to be able to just walk to Charlo like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a tougher fight than Castano for Charlo. This is going to be the toughest fight Charlo had. But
he'll be better than Castano, but I still think this Charlo from the second Castano fight, I think, his speed, his reflexes, his athleticism is going to be the difference.
I mean, Charlo got the dog in him. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Tszyu want to get a dog fight with Charlo. I mean, I'll take Charlo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely does have dog in him, and Derek James is doing a great job with him. And trust me, Tszyu is a pressure fighter, but he's not the pressure fighter Earl Spence is. Charlo's in the gym with Earl Spence every day, so Tszyu's pressure is not going to bother him.
Yeah, I'm saying if he there to be hit, it's all depend on how well he could take Charlo punches. Because here said he only got the hard jab and that's it.
Well, we see him get dropped against Terrell Goucher, and he ain't no Jermell Charlo. So we know he can be hit and hurt.
And I'm thinking like Harrison, he was washed up because he fought Charlo a minute ago. That shit like 4 years ago or something, like damn near 5 years ago.
Yeah, he's in his mid-30s, and like I say, he's been knocked out 4 times now.
Yeah, he was already done when he didn't have the movement that he had against Charlo. That's what was the big difference to why he got beat up.
He said it himself. That
was like how he relied on frustrating Charlo was his movement.
Yeah, he said it himself after the fight, the post-fight presser. He said, I wish I could have fought you 4 years ago. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. The better man won.
But it is what it is. He always got an excuse, though. That's why I don't like
him. He didn't really make an excuse. He said the better man won, but he said, listen, I think it's over for me. You know what I mean? He kept it a buck.
Yeah, I know he was selling the fight, talking all that shit, but it's like he been talking, like even when the second Charlo fight, it's like Charlo whipped your ass and you still talking shit. It's like, come on, man.
Well, that was the only way to keep his name in the conversation. You know what I mean? No retirement plan in boxing. So he had to go try to get paid again.
He beat you the first time he got robbed because people don't like him. Then he beat your ass the second fight.
He beat him both times, but
he broke him down. He outdogged him, nigga. He took that nigga and drowned that nigga. Beat him down with body shots over the course of the fight and knocked him out.
Yeah, but
he tried to make it like Harrison was outboxing him, giving him a boxing lesson. That's that bullshit because they don't want to put respect on Charlo's name. But after he beat Tszyu, they're gonna have to put respect on his name.
Harrison had to talk. He's an unknown dude. If he didn't talk, his fight with Charlo wouldn't have did shit. Man, nobody would have watched
it. The fight was over. You still, if this is after he got knocked out, he's still not giving this man his respect.
I thought he gave him his respect after that fight. He just said, "Damn, I needed this one." You know what I mean? That's all I heard him saying after
Man,
post
that's
fight.
about he back in the back talking shit and everything. Like, come on, man. Charlo
Well, he was
watched it,
trying to
dog.
get a rematch.
Like
He
Charlo
trying to
beat
get
the
paid
beat
again.
it. Like Charlo beat him the fuck up, dog. It's like, come on,
So
man.
should he say, "I don't want to fight you no more"?
Huh?
Fighters don't get paid for sitting home. He tried to talk his way back into a fight.
He didn't have to talk his way back in the fight. Charlo broke his hand, and they needed a replacement.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is his way of the way he got this fight was by going on the internet talking. If he didn't go on the internet and say, "I'll replace Charlo," he wouldn't have got this fight. That's how he eats. You can't get mad at the man for the way he eats.
Well, they all eat the same way, but I'm saying
Yeah.
he's still thinking like he was winning against Charlo. Like that's how I knew he was washed.
No, he
And
had to
Tszyu was
say
gonna
it.
beat his ass.
He had
Like
to
people
say
want to
it.
hate on Tszyu because his dad was great, so they think he just a hype job off his dad's name. And I ain't never seen him fight before. This the first time. He beat Harrison ass. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's young and tough and got a chin is gonna be hard to beat. And they got punching power too. Anybody with a chin and punching power is gonna be hard to beat for anybody. But when Jermell Charlo beat Tszyu, they got to put respect on his name because he didn't beat 3 generations of fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't beat 3 generations of fighters. He beat Tszyu, a younger nigga.
And anybody that
Coming
knows
up,
boxing
he done beat
knows
3
Jermell
generations
Charlo
of fighters at 154, and he got all the belts. He might be the greatest 154 pounder ever because most people
I don't know about that.
don't run through that
You're a little
division like
far with that.
most people don't hold on to them belts like that. Like he been champion for like 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you talking about the greatest 154 ever. It's been a lot of talented fight. You talking about Ray Leonard at that weight. You talking about Tommy Hearns at that
barely
weight.
fought in 54 though. He barely fought.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He was there.
Do matter.
His skill
It's
set is
about who did the
immaculate.
most in the division. Charlo did the most.
It's about what he can do versus he can do. Ray Leonard went all the way up to light heavyweight winning titles. Like I can't call it the best
rated
154
light
ever.
heavyweight. So what's the point? Hearns went up to heavyweight.
I tell you what,
Is he one of the greatest heavyweights?
Tony Harrison wouldn't win no 12 rounds with Ray Leonard. Tony Harrison wouldn't win no 12 rounds with Ray Leonard. I'll tell you that.
He might not have. I mean, that's like some.
So he ain't better.
That's like some hypothetical thing that can't be proven. But I put it like this.
Listen, I love Tony Harrison. I mean, I love Charlo, but the sit up here and call him the greatest 154 ever, I think you're reaching. Roberto Duran fought at that weight. Wilfredo
Duran wasn't great at 154. He was great at 135.
He was great all the way up into middleweight. He won a middleweight title.
He wasn't great at middleweight. He's not one of the greatest middleweights.
I didn't say he was one of the greatest middleweights, but he's one of the greatest fighters.
Only been at 54 his whole career. Charlo been at 54 his whole career. He undisputed. He didn't beat 3 generations.
So that means you're
not only that, he done knocked out everybody in his division. Everybody who could challenge him, he knocked out. He fighting prospects now. Ain't nobody for him to fight but prospects. He done cleared the division out. Put some respect on that man's name. That's what's wrong with boxing. They don't even give credit.
No, that's not true. I respect him, but he didn't fight the same caliber fighters they fought in the 80s. Like, I just think you're reaching on that.
Like who?
The 4 Kings. How about that?
They wasn't at 154. They fought at 47.
No, they moved up
when they was washed up at 150. They fought when they was washed up at 54 and 60. Like when they fought, when Duran and Leonard fought the third time at 68. When Duran and Leonard fought the third time at super middleweight, nobody gave a shit about that damn. That shit wasn't like one of the greatest fights ever. And then they was both washed up.
15 years after they fought at 54. What are you talking about?
Because Tommy, what's the name? Tommy Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran at 154, and he wasn't washed up at that time.
Yes, he did.
Right.
And then
he knocked him out in 2 rounds. Yeah, he destroyed him. He destroyed Duran, but they don't talk about him beating up Duran. They always talk about him losing to Hagler because he destroyed Duran in 2 rounds. Because Duran ain't a good at one. He not a great 154 pounder. Not his best weight. You go against a guy like Tommy Hearns who can knock you out. He ain't got the boxing skills.
He knocked out Davey Moore. He knocked out Davey Moore at 154, who's an undefeated world champion. Remember, Duran was the champion of that fight.
Right, but how many title defenses he got at 54? How many title defenses?
Thomas Hearns beat Wilfred Benitez. Thomas Hearns fought Wilfred Benitez at 154, and then you had Wilfred Benitez beat Roberto Duran at 154 as well. So,
but they both guys moved up to the weight. They wasn't started like Charlo been at 54 the entire time. He ain't moved up.
I got you. But you know who I think is the best at 150? To me, the best at 154, Winky Wright. I got Winky Wright.
Yeah, I say Winky Wright be like a nigga you could say is the best right now. But I'm saying Charlo getting close. Like he done cleaned out 3 generations. If he beat Tszyu or knock him out, he done beat up 3 generations of fighters.
The greatest 154 ever. That's a stretch.
Yeah, Winky Wright, the only nigga I could think of who did more. So I'm like,
how about Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest fighter of all times? What did he do at 154?
They didn't even have 54 when he was fighting. He went welterweight to straight to middleweight.
Oh,
he did fight at 54.
Terry Norris was a 4-time.
Terry Norris is another one.
They didn't even have 54 back then, did they?
Ray Robinson fought at 54.
Did they even have 54 back then? I could have sworn it's welterweight and straight to middleweight.
At one time it was, but he fought at junior middleweight too. And go on box rec. Check his box rec. It's not that hard.
Right, but he's known as one of the greatest welterweights of all time.
He's one of the greatest fighters. He's the greatest fighter, period, all time.
Right, but he's at welterweight. He's not, you know what I'm saying? At welterweight. He's one that's where he did all his great shit at. That's where that's where he made his bones, boy.
He won the middleweight title
that's where
too.
His prime is
He won the heavyweight title.
See, people don't want to give Charlo that respect because they don't like his personality. That's the problem.
I respect Charlo. I'm just not gonna call him the greatest junior middleweight ever.
He the most accomplished because he been champion for a minute. He been champion for 7 years.
How many defenses he have in them 7 years?
Shit, I can look it up. A lot, nigga. He had the belt a long time before he had that WBC belt a minute before he lost to Harrison.
He fought at most twice a year. He doesn't fight often.
So neither does anybody. I mean, who does fight often?
But you're comparing them all time. You got guys that got 15, 20 title defenses.
Right, because they fight cab drivers and showcase fights were big back then.
Oh, there we go. Everybody's a cab driver now.
Let me see. I'm about to pull this nigga Charlo up now.
Look, I got Charlo in my top 5 though. I put him in my top 5, but I ain't got him number 1. He's one of the greats though, for sure.
I definitely see where y'all coming from. Cause back in the day, if you had a beef with somebody, you was fighting him 2 weeks.
Who's the great fighter that Charlo beat? Tell me a great fighter. Who's the Hall of Famer he beat? Before you talking about greatest of all time.
I don't think he got no Hall of Famers on. No,
that's what I'm saying. Who's the Hall of Famer he beat? Then how you gonna call him the greatest 154 ever?
He's been in 3 generations of 3 eras of fighters.
Who's the Hall of Fame fighter he beat?
We don't know yet. Tszyu might go to the Hall of Fame. We don't know how good he is.
He didn't fight Tszyu yet. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm saying if he beat, I said this is contingent upon him beating him. We don't know to the career.
If my aunt had a stick, she'd be my uncle. You talk about what may happen. At this point, you call him the greatest.
Oscar De La Hoya lost all his. Oscar De La Hoya lost all his fights. Oscar De La Hoya lost all the Hall of Famers he fought, and he's still a Hall of Famer.
Oscar De La Hoya beat a lot of Hall of Famers too.
Who? And watched Cesar Chavez. Who?
Pull it. Well, shit. If you want to be technical, he beat
Parnell Whitaker. He beat Parnell Whitaker at the end of his career, which people thought Parnell was robbed. He beat Chavez.
And got robbed.
He lost to Trinidad.
He got robbed against Trinidad.
He lost to Hopkins.
Well, Hopkins was a middleweight.
He lost to Mayweather. He lost to Pacquiao.
He lost to Mosley. He lost to Pacquiao.
He lost to Mosley.
He did lose to Mosley. Mosley is a Hall of Famer.
Right. He lost to all them motherfuckers, but he's still a Hall of Famer because of how he performed in the ring.
No, he beat a lot of Hall of Famers. That's why he's a Hall of Famer. He beat a lot of top level fighters.
He beat a washed up Chavez, and he beat washed up.
I'm driving right now. Somebody do me a favor and pull up Oscar De La Hoya's record. On box.
Just because
he beat Rafael Ruiz. He beat
I think how many Hall of Famers did Bernard Hopkins beat when he had all them defenses at middleweight?
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can't pick and choose when it's about the consistency, man. He only can fight you in the ring with him, and he's been doing it against younger guys. He did it against the veterans. He did it against his peers. He's doing it against the young guys.
Continuing to talk don't make you right.
No, it does make me right because you ain't disputing the fact. Everything I'm saying is true. He beat the old niggas, he beat the niggas his age, and he beat the young niggas. He beat 3 generations of fighters.
I don't know. What do you consider a generation of fighters?
Niggas like Austin Trout is a generation before him. He beat that nigga. Erickson Lubin was a nigga that was coming up, a young nigga. He beat him.
Erickson Lubin was a baby when he fought him. Keep going.
Exactly. He was a prospect that was trying to get a shot. It's like Devin Haney. It's like Tank
He's
fighting.
not a Hall of Famer. He's not even.
He ruined his career. Charlo ruined that nigga's career. Okay, he beat that nigga. He beat his contemporary, Brian Castano. Knocked him out. He beat Tony Harrison, who was a guy who was one generation below him. Knocked him out. Now he's fighting Tszyu, the young lion.
Him and Tony Harrison is older than Charlo. What are you talking about?
That's what I said. Tony Harrison is a generation before him.
That's not a generation. It's a couple years.
That's in boxing. That could be a generation.
No, the smallest you can say as a generation is 4 years, because that started with the Olympics. But we ain't even going by Olympic classes no more. Like, I don't know what you're talking about generation. The way they measure Hall of Fame fighters is by quality wins. I think Jermell Charlo is a hell of a talent, but you're going to struggle to find Hall of Fame caliber wins on his resume because he just hasn't had
undisputed champion. He going into the Hall of Fame. I don't think he. I think he the first 54 undisputed, ain't he? He going to the Hall of Fame.
No, Winky was undisputed. Well, he the first.
Okay, Winky, right? That's what I'm saying. Winky, the only nigga you can mention with this nigga at 54 pounds.
That's not like a way to Hall of Fame just for being undisputed, bro. Just because the
when
nigga
you the first one, it is.
Oh, you mean
what was Terry? What was Terry Norris or Julian Jackson? Julian Jackson was one of the best 154s ever. One punch knockout power. Got a knockout over Terry Norris.
Terry Norris is washed up.
Everybody gets washed up at some point. What are you talking about?
Exactly. That's why you got to think about when they fighting niggas. You got to survive. But you can survive multiple generations. You good.
He beat Terry Norris at his peak. Terry Norris became champ again after he lost to Julian Jackson. What are you talking about?
Okay, but Terry Norris got knocked out by a lot of motherfuckers before and after.
Who's the lot that knocked him out? I want you to name that.
Man, I'm gonna pull this shit up right now, bro. Let me see. First, Julian Jackson. He never even got a big fight because for some reason he was always on the undercard of them Don King hookups.
Who ain't have a big fight? Julian Jackson was one of Don King's biggest fighters of the 90s.
He beat really. He got knocked out by McKellen. You know what I'm saying? Twice.
Jerome McClellan got him. Yeah, another Hall of Famer. No problem.
Mike McKellen got him. You got to beat Hall of Famers. That's what I said. We got Terry Norris. I'm pulling up Terry Norris shit now. You know, he got a loss. He was 12-1. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 losses. So get some nigga named Joe Walker. Then Julian Jackson knocked him out. He ain't beat nobody worth mentioning when he lost to Julian Jackson in the second round. And he beat a washed up Sugar Ray Leonard afterwards. He beat Meldrick Taylor. See, I'm not saying Terry Norris is garbage. I'm just saying he don't have the consistency at the highest level like Charlo has when you constantly fighting championship fights.
40 pounders ever.
That's what I'm saying.
Tony
it's about
he fought everybody. Nigga, he beat John Mugabe. Didn't he fight John Mugabe?
He knocked John Mugabe out. Terry Norris knocked John the Beast Mugabe out.
And he beat Simon Brown too. He beat Simon Brown, another one. He lost the
first
fight.
He knocked John Mugabe out in 1 round. It took Hagler 11 rounds to knock Mugabe out.
And he beat Sugar Ray Leonard. And he beat Sugar Ray
Leonard.
Sugar
Ray was old as fuck. Sugar Ray was washed up with Terry. I mean, fucking Hector Camacho beat Sugar Ray too. Well, he stopped Sugar Ray.
Hector Camacho, the Hall of Famer too. Hector Camacho really in the Hall of Fame.
Anybody can be in the Hall of Fame. That's the whole point. So like Jermell Charlo got to go to the Hall of Fame.
Nigga, Camacho one of the greatest fighters ever, nigga.
He's crazy.
Camacho's not one of the greatest fighters ever, man.
Yes,
You're out of your fucking mind.
What?
Hector Camacho is an all-time great. You out of your fucking mind.
Class 130 at 130, one of the greatest ever at 130, my nigga.
130 and 135 and 140.
Let me see.
This dude is out of his mind.
You overrate these fighters from these old eras, dog. I swear to God, bro. Let's see. Who was his best win? Ray Mancini? Freddie Roach and Ray Mancini?
Ray Mancini was a beast. Ray Mancini killed the man in the ring.
Okay, so did a lot of motherfuckers that ain't never made it. He never got
Who?
big.
Who never made it? Ray
Best
Mancini?
in boxing every
Yeah.
goddamn year. I can't even
That
remember the
nigga
name of
beat
the
Boom
nigga.
Boom Mancini. He beat Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Yeah, I
He
give
beat
him credit for that.
Jose Luis Ramirez. Jose Luis Ramirez. He had over 100 wins. And
He
matter of
beat
fact,
He got his
Edwin
ass whipped by
Rosario.
Chavez. He got
Rosario from Puerto Rico was another great champion. He beat
He was
him.
past his prime when he lost to
like
Chavez.
Felix Trinidad is great. Hector Camacho is good. It's a difference.
Hector Camacho
Nigga,
had
he
a better
was
career than
great,
Trinidad. Are you
Camacho,
out your
nigga.
mind?
Camacho
not
at one
great.
point was the biggest thing in boxing, nigga.
At
This
one
guy
point,
bugging.
how long did it last?
Nigga, he was on
Bruh.
drugs. Nigga, that was
Just
fucking
give it
drugs.
up.
The
Well,
drugs.
that might have
it
been
up.
the
Your
reason why he
argument
ain't
is
achieved
trash.
true greatness then, you know, but it is what it
Your
is.
argument is trash. That man was great.
Yeah, he was great for
If,
sure.
if
I
he
ain't gonna
great,
lie. That nigga
Charlo
was
great,
great.
yeah. If he great,
So
Charlo
you
great.
arguing that
Charlo's
Jermell Charlo
resume
gonna get into the
can't
Hall of Fame?
10% of
Is
Camacho.
that what's
Out your
going
damn
on?
mind.
Hey, Charlo fold that nigga Camacho. Tim Zoo
They
probably
two
fold
different
Camacho
weight
too. Y'all be
classes, man.
Who
overrating
is
these
ever
old
saying
niggas.
that?
Ain't nobody ever folded Camacho. He never was knocked out. He got over 67 fights.
Cause he
He
ain't never
never
fight
never
Iron
was
Man
knocked
Charlo,
out.
nigga. He ain't never fight a nigga like Iron
Nigga,
Man
he fought
Charlo.
He
Felix
was a junior
Trinidad.
lightweight,
He fought
dickhead.
Felix Trinidad. He fought Roberto Duran. He beat Roberto Duran, nigga.
So wait,
Classic
are
Prime
Brother
Roberto
Ray was
Duran.
washed up.
y'all saying like Charlo's not getting to the Hall of Fame? Like what's going
No,
on
we
here?
saying he is.
Nobody
No
said
cap.
that. He called him the greatest junior middleweight ever. I said that I love him.
I didn't
but
say
that's
I said he got a chance to become that. I didn't say he was that
not what
right
you
now.
said.
I
You
said
said
he's on
he's
the
the
path of
best
becoming that.
154. No, you said he's the best 154 ever. That's what you said.
If he
And I
beats Tim
said,
Zoo, yeah,
that's a
because
stretch.
he could beat three generations
That's
of
not what you
fighters.
said. You said he's there. I said that's a stretch.
No, I did. I said if he
how many
beats Tim
Hall of
Zoo,
Famers
he's
on his
there.
resume? That's not what you
He's
said.
the best
We all
154
heard
this
what you said.
generation.
Man, see, y'all's overrated Tony Harrison, then he get destroyed by Tim Zoo.
Who
It don't count.
overrated Tony Harrison?
And now Tim
I
Zoo
came
ain't
out
gonna
and
be a
said
good win for
I
Charlo.
came out on this channel
He
and said
came
his
out there
chin
and beat
would
the hell
fail
out
him
of
before the
Harrison.
fight.
He beat that motherfucker. He beat that shit like clean out of
You
Rocky.
was talking. Let me respond, because you're lying. You said we overrate Tony Harrison. On this channel, before the fight, I said his chin would fail him. And
But
somebody
everybody
tried
knew
to
he had a
argue me and
bad
told me he
chin.
didn't have a
They
bad
talking about
chin.
his boxing skills is like this elite, unseen, unfathomable. Like he just a
You
damn.
can't put that on me. He can box, but I said
Like he
on
just a
this
hitman
channel,
Hearns in the
he
flesh
doesn't
or
have a
something.
chin. I said that before the fight. So what are you talking about?
Right. Until he got destroyed. He got dominated.
I said he didn't have a chin and he got stopped 3 times before this fight.
Not having a chin don't mean he lost to Jared Hurd. He wasn't dominated by them. He just got knocked out because he ain't got a chin.
Bro,
He
your
wasn't getting
argument is
dominated
all
by
over
them.
the
He
place.
wasn't getting beat up by him. He just got
You
knocked
keep
out.
moving the goalposts and your
I'm
argument
not
is
moving
trash.
the goalposts. I stated what happened in the fight. That was a fact.
You're not. I said he could lose the fight before the fight. What are you talking about?
Right, but I'm saying the general consensus is Tony Harrison was up there, high level.
He was
guy.
the most experienced fighter Tim Tszyu fought. Yes,
and he got destroyed. So okay,
he passed the test. He beat him.
So it's like this: if Charlo beat Tim Tszyu, he need to be looked at in that light because he been doing this thing for a minute at the highest level, and consistency is the hardest thing you get in boxing to stay at the top. You got niggas like Kelly Pavlik that they was undisputed and they reign was shorter than leprechauns. Like they career was over just as quick as they became somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you consistently in the mix, you got to take that into consideration.
I'm just glad you backed up off that stance.
Man, been doing this thing for a minute.
Because you came out talking about he the best ever. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you
at
changed
154 pounds, and you've been talking about a bunch of guys who ain't 54 pounders.
They all fought there, but he's not the greatest 54 ever. You actually admitted it now, so I'm cool.
I said Winky Wright. I was like Winky Wright. The only one I say is he that did more than him. Like if somebody say Winky Wright, I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
De La Hoya had 54 for a while. You think he's a better 54 than De La Hoya?
Hell yeah, because he beat De La Hoya ass at 54. Like, are you crazy?
I think you underestimating De La Hoya.
Who De La Hoya beat at 54?
Ike Cortez.
Man, get out of here, man. Ike Cortez is like a solid guy. He like the Tony Harrison of his era.
Ike Cortez, nothing close to Tony Harrison. You out of your damn mind.
I'm talking about
Ike Cortez was considered at that time to be like the dark horse. Nobody wanted to fight. He had the best jab in boxing.
The best jab in boxing. That's what didn't they say Harrison had the best jab in boxing?
I've never heard nobody of consequence say Harrison had the best jab in boxing. And Ike Cortez had a chin.
Okay. I'm looking at Oscar shit now. He beat your boy Camacho. But Oscar was good at beating these past prime niggas.
He was too big for Camacho. Well, hold on. All good fighters end up fighting old fighters late and beating.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to beat you got to beat the previous generation. You got to beat your peers.
All of them put names on their resume.
That's when you know you that nigga. That's what makes you a top tier champion, when you survive these waves of different challengers.
Okay, so you basically saying Charlo got to knock out Tszyu and Sebastian Fondor, then you can start putting them there.
I mean, I already got him there because he cleaned out his division. Like, he knocked out everybody. He's fighting prospects now. He's fighting the niggas that ain't even earned their right to the belt. He fighting niggas that don't even deserve his fight of the belt because it ain't nobody else. They just mixed in line because he didn't KO'd everybody.
No, he asked me. He asked us a question. You asked me. So let the people that he ain't there answer it. I don't have a problem with it being in a conversation with one of the top. What I took objection to was him coming out saying, undoubtedly, he's the best 154 ever. That's what he was saying earlier.
We already said Winky Wright was already conceded that Winky Wright was the top.
No, you conceded, but okay, I said, all right, he's one of them. But you were saying, no, he's the best. All I was arguing.
And I just said, except for Winky Wright, I said Winky Wright because I want to think about Winky Wright. I'll put Winky Wright there.
I'm not answering you now. I'm answering the gentleman that just asked the question that you jumped and answered before I can answer it.
You said I said okay. I can swear you just said I just said something that I didn't say.
You have to do to be there in the conversation. I said I never said he wasn't in the conversation. I was explaining my point. My only objection was you saying he was number one overall, and I told you I'm glad you backed up off of that because he doesn't have a resume to support that at this point.
Okay, so what does he have to do to get there? Like I threw out 10
to be the greatest ever. He's going to need some Hall of Famers on his resume. He don't have them yet. That's
who's
not
the Hall of Famer at 54. Okay, so who's the Hall of Famer at 54?
My thing is this: it's not his fault. But in order to be
great, you don't know who's a Hall of Famer to everybody's career over with. Like that's crazy, man. You don't know who a Hall of Famer is to the shit over with.
But what I'm saying is, there's no Hall of Fame.
He beat have not done anything to warrant that.
Because a lot of them niggas is young. Like, what if Brian Castano go on a tear and get another belt, nigga? And Charlo move up the 60s. What if he get all the belts again? It beat motherfucking Keith Thurman at 54 and a nigga fight or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what these niggas about to do in the next year.
Right. But when I mean like having a Hall of Fame on your resume, like Canelo, Nonito, like that kind of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
It ain't nobody. He is that guy at the 54. Canelo wouldn't fight him and give him that opportunity, so he never got that name.
Correct. So that's not his fault, like Crown Jewel was saying, you know.
Yeah, I definitely said it's no fault of his own, but you still can't be there until you get those kind of guys on your resume. That just is what it is.
Man, Hopkins was there when he had them 20 defenses at middleweight, and he ain't beat no Hall of Famers in that run.
No, yes, he did. Yes, he did. No cap. He beat Felix Trinidad. He beat Felix Trinidad. Nigga, it don't matter. He knocked out a Hall of Famer. He was the middleweight champion, Felix Trinidad. That was an undisputed fight. That was an undisputed fight. Felix Trinidad knocked out William Joppy to become middleweight champion. And Bernard Hopkins was the underdog in that fight and knocked him out. And then he knocked out Oscar De La Hoya at middleweight.
And he beat and he knocked out Glenn Johnson. Bernard Hopkins knocked out Glenn Johnson, who knocked out Roy Jones.
Exactly. Hey, no cap. So Earl Spence,
35 years old.
No cap. Check this out. So if Earl Spence beat Crawford, that was like, listen.
You already been knocked out by Crawford.
If Earl Spence beat Crawford, would you say, oh, Crawford was a lightweight? Huh?
I would say. Yeah, I would say
the same situation.
If they fight at 47, because he done knocked out 9 niggas at welterweight. So I wouldn't say that. He had a long, like he got a whole new level of consistency at welterweight that these guys didn't have at 160. Oscar didn't have
Trinidad was a champion. Trinidad was a champion at 160. He knocked out William Joppy. He knocked out William Joppy, who was a beast. William Joppy was a beast, and he knocked him out.
He didn't have a career at 160.
Felix Trinidad knocked out William Joppy at middleweight. He was middleweight champion. He was IBF champion.
Okay, and that's because Trinidad is an all-time great. He moved up in weight.
And Bernard Hopkins knocked out an all-time great.
Hopkins, an all-time great who's a natural middleweight. He was clearly outmatched.
Okay, Earl Spence is a natural welterweight, and he's supposed to fight Crawford, who came up for 135.
Knockouts at welterweight. He didn't have
Trinidad he knocked out William Joppy. Trinidad knocked out William Joppy for middleweight for the middleweight championship.
Like with Hopkins, like with Crawford knocked out.
No, Felix Trinidad was a middleweight champion. Felix Trinidad was a middeweight champion, bro. He was number 1 pound for pound at the time, and Bernard Hopkins was the underdog.
Miguel Cotto.
Okay, so Terrence Crawford not a real welterweight.
He is now. He
and Trinidad was too when he became a middleweight champion. That's what I'm telling you.
Let me see. He beat William Joppy, then lost to Hopkins the very next fight. How is that a middleweight champion?
But he was middleweight champion though.
And he still won a world title.
He won a world title, my guy, in the middleweight division.
The next fight over, you got to hold on.
So who? Bernard Hopkins. He probably would have beat everybody else. He just beat William Joppy, who was the second best middleweight at the time.
Bro, he knocked him out. He lost, you know what I'm saying?
And Winky Wright beat the shit out of a lot of people, nigga.
Exactly, but because he was the real nigga at 54. He was the real 54 nigga.
Felix Trinidad at that time, he lost to Winky Wright at 60. So he ain't lose that. Felix Trinidad was undefeated at 154.
Naturally bigger than
Felix Trinidad. Felix Trinidad knocked out Fernando Vargas, and he knocked out David Reed at 154. Two undefeated fighters, two undefeated champions.
Yeah, see, it's like.
Yeah, but I'm saying
career too. That's what I'm saying. Like
most of his career was at 47. So you ain't gonna give Earl Spence credit if he beat Crawford because Crawford came up for 135.
But just they don't compare.
Well, they said Crawford ain't fought nobody at 147. They said he beat Mean Machine, David Evernisian, who was bums.
He knocked out Sean Porter. Shit.
And a lot of people said they didn't give him credit for that. They said Porter was past his prime.
That's what's wrong with boxing. They don't ever want to give niggas credit for shit. That's the
so I'm saying we got to give Bernard Hopkins credit for beating those.
He did get credit, just not as much credit, nigga. That's the whole.
Man, Bernard Hopkins a legend, nigga. He actually
a legend because of the longevity. That's the whole point I'm saying. I never said I said he a legend.
Bernard might be he might literally be one of the greatest fighters ever.
He is because he had a consistency of motherfucking winning.
I know, but what I'm saying is he beat legends at 160. Like Felix Trinidad was an undefeated world champion in the
he's not a legendary middleweight. Like Trinidad is a legendary fighter, but so not at middleweight. Why
was Bernard Hopkins the underdog in that fight then, my guy?
Because motherfuckers are stupid.
And the whole world was picking Trinidad to beat that nigga.
Because people, they hated Hopkins back there because that way that nigga fought.
Was really niggas ain't really know him like that until he beat Trinidad. They did it
exactly. But he was a legend. He had all them title defenses at middleweight before he fought Trinidad, but nobody was checking for him.
He had like huge wins. He beat legends. He beat Hall of Famers. He beat Roy Jones in a rematch. He beat Kelly Pavlik. That nigga beat Winky Wright. What?
Roy Jones. See, Roy Jones.
Bernard Hopkins older than Roy Jones. How was Roy Jones washed up? How was Roy Jones washed up, but Bernard Hopkins was not? And he was older.
They both was washed up, nigga.
Bernard wasn't washed. No, I mean he was unified light heavyweight champion at 50 years old.
Right. But that's a plus for him. He did it while he was washed up. That's how great he was. He got that light heavyweight belt when he was washed up. He was that great. He was that much greater. He was that great. He could be washed up and still get that belt.
Champion. He still was a unified champion at 50 years old. Ain't nobody has ever done that.
Because that's an extra credit for him.
If you listening, Bill Haney, if you listening, you a clown.
Jr. not a great because he
Bill
knocked
Haney
out
is a clown though. He said Devin Haney was already better than Bernard Hopkins, and Devin Haney ain't did nothing but beat fucking George Kambosos.
But he was just talking shit, you know that.
I know you ain't just sitting here talking about Bernard Hopkins. I mean, Bernard Hopkins became champ when he was washed up, and you complain about people not getting credit. How the hell you become world champion washed up?
First off, that ain't what I said.
Washed up. Ain't no way
He
in hell
was
you
washed.
can
He's
put
50
Jay
years
up.
old. He washed up. He was just that great.
He washed up. He was still kicking young boys' asses. What do you
Yeah,
mean
because he's
washed
an
up?
all-time great, but that don't mean he wasn't washed up. He wasn't nowhere
Washed
close to
up
his
means you're
prime.
finished. Do you know
He
boxing?
wasn't nowhere close to what he used to be. But
Washed up means you're finished. That's what
No, it
washed
don't.
up means. You're done.
Well,
You
didn't
don't
he get
win
knocked through
world
the
titles
ropes?
when you're washed up.
Didn't Joe Smith Jr. knock him through the ropes at the same age? So yeah,
You don't win world titles when you're washed up. Period.
Yes, you do. It's all about the
Bro,
competition.
I can't debate this dude no more. I just had to come on and say this dude is crazy. You talk about people not
I'm
getting
not crazy because you already got your mind made up and don't want to listen to facts and getting up. That's why you're getting upset.
I'm
It's
not
like
upset.
this.
I just think your point is ridiculous.
He overachieved at an old age.
He
That's why
wasn't
he's great.
washed up.
He overachieved at an old age, and that's why he's great. He did something that was hard that most people can't do.
He was a technically sound fighter who defied logic and is great. Period.
But the whole point I was saying is De La Hoya was not a real middleweight.
You can't use
And neither
washed
was
up
Trinidad.
undisputed world
We talking about
champion in the
Bernard
same
Hopkins
sentence.
at middleweight. We ain't talking about him
You can't use washed
at
up
50
and
years old.
undisputed in the same sentence. It
He
don't
was
work.
undisputed at middleweight, so that's what we're talking about.
What? No, he whooped Tara's ass at light heavyweight.
Okay, but he was the bulk of his career where he had his longest reign was at middleweight.
It was, but you can't
That's what
say
we're talking about.
nobody move up and wait.
When they talk about Bernard Hopkins in history books, it's gonna be about what he did at middleweight.
Beat John Pascal late too, another Hall of Fame.
Okay, and that was just an extra credit. That's just the cherry on top of his career.
Bruh,
That ain't the bulk of his career. That's not the bulk of his resume. That's all I'm saying. You got to look at where they was the most consistent at. That was their best era.
That's a whole other argument. What I'm saying is you called him washed up when he was still winning world titles.
Because
that's
he's old.
bullshit. I don't give a shit how old you are.
Okay,
if you win a world title, you washed up.
Past prime. He was past his prime. Is that a better
James
term?
is old right now. Is he washed up?
Past his prime. Is that a better term for you?
That's way better term. Because washed up means done. LeBron James is old right now. Is he washed up?
Compared to what he used to be, yes.
No, washed up means done. You're not compared to who he used to be.
You can't take Mo Williams to the playoffs. If he had Mo Williams as his second option, would they team be shit? Would they even make the playoffs in his current state? If he had that same Cavalier team he had when he was young?
Washed up. You gonna Wawa, right? Just pass it. Yeah.
Motherfuckers get old, man. People just gotta accept that.
Everybody gets old, but you're not washed up when you're still competing at a high level. He's still dropping 30. That's not washed up. Because there's a lot of guys in their prime that can't drop 30. Just like it's a lot of guys in their prime that'll never win a world title. And so if you win a world title, you're not washed up. I don't care how old you are.
Then Robert Ory had 7 world titles. It's like this. You talking about team sport compared to?
He's not average 30. He's not average 30. Never. Not even in his prime. So you can't. That's a.
But the whole point is he was past his prime and he still was achieving. So that's like an extra credit on his. That's a credit to him. That's a boost for him. Like not the guys who beat him. They didn't get credit for beating him at an old age. He got credit for beating them, even though they were nobody, because he was old.
It don't matter. He's not washed up. When you washed up, you're not beating nobody on a high level.
So would you say the same thing for George Foreman?
Of course.
What about George Foreman?
In terms of
he was washed up at 40 and became heavyweight champion.
Right.
He wasn't washed up. The heavyweight champion.
The man had titties, man. The man had titties. He was washed up.
You don't understand the boxing term washed up then, because washed up means finished. That's what washed up means. Finished. The same as finished. You can't be finished and be the man.
He was pretty much done. He didn't have too much to go after that.
Washed up means finished.
He was pretty much finished because it didn't take long for him to get finished.
He knocked out the heavyweight champ of the world. He wasn't finished.
Okay, then what happened?
99.9% of men walking this earth will never be heavyweight champ of the world. So you can't call somebody that becomes heavyweight champ of the world finished.
He did it while he was watching.
How are you finished on the night you make history?
I'm about to pull it up.
I don't give a shit what you pull up.
I'm about to pull it up.
And that's close to home there. I actually do a show with George Foreman's brother. Like, That man was not washed up, knocking out the
He was
heavyweight
washed
champion of
up.
the world.
He lost to Evander Holyfield, a way smaller guy. He lost to Tommy
Okay, well,
Morrison.
he did. He lost to an all-time great
And
that
then
was
he
15
won the
years
vacant belt.
older
He
than him.
won the
Okay?
vacant. Then he got the upset with Michael Moore, which is like the miracle KO, which he wasn't supposed to beat Michael Moore. It did. He lost to Shannon Briggs. It's like, okay, he overachieved when he was washed up. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a testament to who he was. Like a 50% George Foreman, but still good enough to knock out Michael Moore and become the heavyweight champion. That's a testament to how great he used to be. That he can still do
Used to
that.
be because he did it that night. How the hell you gonna say something used to be when he did it that night?
You have to like if his performance was trash, he got it lucky enough. He had the power to knock him out when he was losing the fight.
Okay, that's still an attribute he had.
Okay, but the prime George Foreman would beat the hell out of Michael Moore.
Yeah. So okay, what the hell that got to do with anything? Washed up means again. You have no clue what washed up means in boxing terms. That's all I'm gonna keep saying.
I mean, if you are washed up, can you get unwashed up? Like, is there
Fuck no. Once you're anybody who knows boxing knows once you're washed up,
once you're
you're done.
35, you about
gone,
washed
your
up, nigga.
speed is gone. Your
Like once you're 35, it's pretty much almost a wrap.
What?
Like once you're 35 is when you start losing a lot of your what you used to do with.
That don't mean you washed up. Again, I invite you to go to somebody's boxing gym and get educated on boxing. Because the washed up is a boxing term. It has a real meaning. And it means you're finished. It means you're done. You ain't gonna be the journeyman when you washed up.
Well, most people ain't. I'll put it like this. As soon as they hit that road, their career about to be over soon. Hopkins had the prison term, and he lived a clean lifestyle, and he was able to preserve for a longer time than most fighters. But he was still not at his best. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like shit. If Mayweather come back and beat Earl Spence at welterweight, you gonna say Mayweather is washed? You can't say he ain't washed up because he can't fight nowhere near.
If he beats him, that means he ain't washed up. Is he at his peak? No, he ain't washed up. Washed up means over. Washed up means over. I don't know what about that you don't understand.
Okay, but let me finish my point. If Floyd beat Earl Spence, that's like a huge feather in his legend to grow more. Yeah. If Earl Spence beat Floyd, he ain't really getting credit for that because Floyd is old as fuck. Okay, if Floyd doesn't beat Earl Spence, he ain't washed up, right? But if he loses, he washed up, right? So what's the difference?
No, the big difference is washed up means you can no longer do it.
Okay, so if Earl Spence beat Floyd ass, that means Floyd would be washed up, right?
It depends on how he looks getting beat. There's no shame. Floyd is 45 years old. I don't even understand why.
That's what I'm saying. But if Floyd beats Earl Spence, it's a reflection. The win is great for Floyd, but the win isn't good for Earl. Exactly. If Earl beat Floyd Mayweather, he just beat old Floyd Mayweather.
It's never going to change my point. You can't call a man that beats a world champion washed up. Now, we do know in boxing, things can change overnight. You can still have it one day and not have it.
All right, I ain't going to say washed up. I'm going to say past prime.
Oh, yeah, he was past his prime. I had no problem with
that. You adamant about this
washed up shit. That's right, because that's an insulting term for a fighter to be washed up.
All right, past prime.
Gonna say washed up 2 minutes later or what?
Yeah, and that's my only thing. In boxing terms, washed up means over. You get washed up at the end of your day, it's over. I appreciate the back and forth, though. You keep me sharp.
That might be where Tony Harrison is at with it. I think he's done for.
Said it himself. Yeah, it's over. But he said it himself. He said last night, this boxing shit is tough, and I'm gonna talk to my brother, but I'm pretty sure it's over. He knows. I'm happy he got to come back and get one more paycheck before he went. He's already training the undisputed female champ. He got his next career lined up already. Yeah, his legs are shot though. He's done. I hope he don't stick around and become an opponent for the young boys. I know that.
No, he finished after that ass whooping. That shit was gruesome. I don't know why they didn't throw the towel in. They just let this nigga get beat on. Like this nigga was like Rocky. That shit look like Rocky when the Drago. But my man's just like throwing the damn towel.
Threw like fucking 8 uppercuts at one time, bro.
No, he was hitting this nigga with uppercuts. Like
yeah, he stopped defending himself. He stopped moving. He stopped getting up.
That shit look like a video game. I was like, what the fuck is they doing? They just let the ref just wanted this nigga to get his ass beat. He ain't like Harrison. He must have took that shit talking at the press conferences too serious. He wanted to see Harrison get fucked up. Cause I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how you not stopping this fight, dude? They should have his corner should have threw the towel in though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens when you have your brother as your trainer. His brother probably looks up to him, so it's tough for him to throw the towel in because he always believes, he can come up with a miracle because he looks up to him.
Man, it's a miracle he ain't get fucked up after that onslaught. God was with him. That nigga got out of there.
I mean, he wasn't Tszyu. Not everything he was throwing was landing clean in that, in that instance.
Yeah,
like,
they weren't a lot of active. It was wild. He was just trying to get his ass out of there. And
he kind of it wasn't as bad as it looked neither because he kind of took a knee on his own. He didn't really get knocked down. He kind of just collapsed to the canvas and gave up.
Yeah,
it wasn't as bad as it looked to me. He kind of went down on his own. Like he was kind of giving in at that point.
You can tell by the way he got up from the count.
Yeah.
The count got all the way to 8, and he got up like he wasn't. And then tried to.
You've been boxing this long, and you never learn how to punch to keep a nigga up off you. That's a bad look, bro.
No. What happens is he didn't have nothing left to keep him up off him. There comes a point where the human body just ain't got no more in it. You ain't got it no more. That's it. That's when he took that knee because he ain't had nothing else. He ain't got nothing to hang his head about though. He had a beautiful career.
See, I look forward to another thing. Back to my argument about Charlo needing more respects because he put on great. He be having these brawls and these great fights. He about to have another one with Tszyu. He about to have another legendary fight with Tszyu that's going to entertain us. And it's like he got a nice resume of fights of this.
I think he going to eat Tszyu up. To be honest,
it's going to be a back and forth battle. If he do, that's even more.
I think he's too much for Tszyu. Yeah, I think he's too much for Tszyu. I think he's too quick, too athletic.
How y'all feel about the upcoming Plant and Benavidez fight?
I think Benavidez's pressure is eventually going to get the Plant. I think Plant showed us he's willing to quit against Canelo.
Yes, that's the way I see it. I'm thinking Breadman, either he on some, either he getting him to snack juice and they confident that they can knock Benavidez out, or I'm thinking Caleb Plant just try to look for like a one big payday, is ride off in the sunset. He done got a big one bag from Canelo. Now he about to get the retirement bag from this pay-per-view. But I feel sorry for him because Benavidez really want to hurt this man. Like he not capping with none of that shit he's saying, like for real. So Caleb Plant,
I think he is.
Good
capping.
luck, buddy.
I think Benavidez full of cap. To be honest, I don't believe the shit he be talking about. Him and his brother and his daddy. I seen his brother do the same thing with Bud Crawford. I seen his brother try to do that with Crawford, and Crawford knocked his ass out.
Crawford just whooped his ass. He was trying to whoop his ass.
The only reason why it's hard for me to believe is because he's at the press conference reading off his phone, talking smack to Caleb Plant. How you mean what you saying? You reading off a cell phone?
Man, I mean, but Caleb Plant was acting like a bitch the whole press conference, and then he go on the internet back to talking shit. When he was trying to take the high road, talking about you a wolf too, David. He was kissing his ass and shit, trying to be buddy with this nigga, that talking shit to his dad. Then every time this nigga be in a video that's disrespected him, he taking the high road, acting like a motherfucking politician and shit. And then as soon as the shit over with, he on the internet talking shit. I'm like, man, get this nigga out of here.
90% of these fighters are friends behind the scenes. They just selling fights.
Them niggas is not friends, dog. That bit of videos and Plant. Them motherfuckers is not
90%.
friends.
I didn't say all of them. I said 90% of these fighters are friends. They come up in the amateurs together. They fighting. A lot of them been in the same camps. Most fighters, if you see them outside of boxing, they know each other's kids. They cool. All that. A lot of that shit is just to sell fights because the public ain't gonna want to see it if they don't think they like each other.
I think that's what's fucking up the sport too. Like all these niggas trying to be all friendly and buddy. Like
they always been friendly.
Yeah, but like back in the day, they all always knew each other, but they would try to rip each other's heads off. Like Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson and Holyfield, they knew each other since they was kids, but they wanted to kill each other. Lennox Lewis,
they were still competitive.
Yeah, they wanted to kill each other though. Even Mike Tyson told Lennox Lewis he was gonna eat his kids, and they knew each other. They sparred each other when they was teenagers. Y'all hear me?
You say what?
Y'all can hear me?
I know you said somebody beat somebody when they was teenagers.
Yeah, but could you hear me right now?
I hear you.
Yeah, so Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, they sparred each other when they was teenagers. They was cool. But Mike Tyson, when it came to fighting each other, Mike Tyson said he was gonna eat Lennox Lewis' kids. You know, Mike Tyson and Holyfield, they was cool, knew each other since the amateurs. But when they fought each other, nigga, they was trying to kill each other. Mike Tyson bit his fucking ear off. Nigga, you know, Holyfield was headbutting the shit out of Tyson. Them niggas was rivals though. Like nowadays, like that's what happened to the NBA. All these niggas is friends with each other, right? They know each other since the AAU days, right? Since they was fucking in middle school and shit. That's why these niggas want to team up with each other instead of playing each other. You know, instead of going against each other. And they try to bring that shit to boxing. That's what Bill Haney tried to do, try to be all friendly with Shakur, but Shakur ain't with that shit. He said, I ain't playing with you niggas.
It's cool to be friends, but on fight night or even in the camp leading up to the fight, you cut that shit off to after the fight. You know what I mean? Because I can tell you, like, I've been around dozens and dozens of world champions. These jokers know each other's wives. They know each other's kids. They just, if I got to fight you, all right, for this 6 weeks, this 8 weeks we in camp, we don't talk. You know what I mean? We cut off mutual acquaintances and all that. Then after the fight, we could be cool again.
Yeah, they got to stop with that shit, bro, because that's the shit that LeBron James did with the NBA, and it kind of fucked the NBA up. Now these guys, like, all best buddies and shit. Back then, it wasn't really like that, but they knew each other. Michael Jordan was trying to rip these niggas' heads off, bro. He was trying to destroy Clyde Drexler and them niggas. You know what I mean?
You gotta understand, you gotta let them niggas beat them. That's their era. The next era gonna be different than how these
whack,
niggas were.
bro. That's what fucking up the game. That's what Bill Haney and Devin Haney try to do. They on some LeBron James shit, trying to be friends with niggas, not trying to fight Shakur.
No, they on some ducking shit.
Shakur like, fuck that. Shakur on some Michael Jordan shit, like, nigga, I want to punish you. I want to beat your ass. I want to take your belts.
Shakur's friends too. He goes to.
Well, well, he got his friends, but his friends that's like his team. He got his team.
No, that's not true. He's been.
What you mean? What's not true?
He's been to Tank's fights. He's been to Tank's dressing
I know,
room.
but he want to fight Tank, and they not even cool like that
but
no
that's
more.
what I'm saying. He's one of them people that says,
yeah,
we
and
can
what
be
Tank
friends,
said,
but I still want to fight.
Yeah, but Tank said,
friends and being
Tank said he ain't got no friends in boxing. So Tank killed all of that shit. Now when Shakur moved up, Shakur moved up to 135, he called out Devin Haney immediately. He was, we friends, we cool. Yeah, so he ain't really on that shit. But yeah, he do got friends because he friends with Keyshawn, and they was friends before they turned professional. And I mean, they like best, like they say they. Yeah, exactly. They say they brothers. They say like they brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember Wilfredo Benitez?
Yeah.
He wanted a shot at Ray Leonard, right?
Yeah.
Ray Leonard said, I can't fight you because you're married to my sister and you're my friend. And Wilfredo Benitez said, if you're my friend, you understand that boxing is how I feed my family, and you will fight me so I can make money to take care of your sister.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the thing is, what the vibes I'm getting from Bill Haney and Devin Haney, they using that shit so they don't have to fight like Shakur. You know what I mean?
They
Like
just the
they,
wackest jokers ever. But I can't stand Bill Haney. He
yeah,
whack.
you know what I mean. I feel like they using it to try to like duck competition. They try to be best friends with their toughest competition on purpose, not to fight a nigga. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They never talk that crazy shit about Shakur. Never.
Never.
Talk crazy about
They was
everybody
going
else,
back
but
and
not
forth.
Shakur. Yeah.
Even when they had beef, like them niggas went back and forth. Shakur said, "I'm gonna beat this nigga ass. I'm gonna fuck up Devin Haney." Devin Haney wouldn't say nothing. He was like, "Why he saying my name for? We're not in the same weight class. I fight at 135." He was acting like a bitch about the shit, bro.
And then even when they argued and they talked all that shit, a week later, Bill came on your show and said the fight ain't happening.
Yeah, that was some pussy shit, bro. I didn't like
Yeah,
that shit at all, bro.
yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Especially
Man,
the
y'all
way they
still on
talk.
Bill neck? Man, I feel bad about the Haynes, man. I'm like, damn, Bill.
They talking a little better now. They talking a
I
little
wanted
more
to
humble
make them a
now.
sitcom. I wanted to get Bill Haney a sitcom, nigga.
Here's the
You know what I'm
problem. They
saying?
talk crazy like Dev's gonna
But
beat
this
the shit
nigga,
out of this one.
he just
He gonna
fucked it
beat the
up by
shit out of
ducking
that one.
Shakur, nigga.
He don't really have the kind of style to beat the shit out of anybody. They should say stuff like he gonna box your ears off. You can say that, but he
I
don't
think he get.
punish nobody to be saying he
I
gonna beat
think
the shit out of
I think if
anybody.
he got with Derrick James, he could break niggas down to get the stoppages.
He not strong enough. That joker is
But he
pillow
don't gotta
fisted
be.
for
It's
real.
accumulation. He could put hands on these dudes over the
You
course of
gotta
the
have
fight and
some
break them
kind of
down.
power. He has
He got a
zero
little pop to
power.
him. Like, look what he did to Cambosa's face. He got popped. And I think the
Ken,
way, I mean, he ain't
Ken
got pop like
Boston
he
was
got
terrible.
power, dog. Trust me. He wouldn't be able to beat these niggas the way he been beating them if he was like
He
just
could
weak
not
before.
hurt. He could not hurt my man Gamboa, who has a glass jaw. He has no power.
Gamboa was scared to fight him. He was scared. He was just surviving.
He
He
he,
would have
he
been
hit
dead. He
he
barely
hit
threw any punches
Gamboa with he hit Gamboa with everything but the kitchen sink, and even in his
because
corner,
he hit him
you can
with
see how
whatever Gamboa
frustrated
allowed him to
he
hit
was.
him with.
You can see how
Like Gamboa was
frustrated
not
he
trying to
was.
win with Devin Haney. He was washed up. Like you want to
I
talk?
can. It don't matter. I can kill your whole argument right now. They showed when he went into Jorge Linares' dressing room. What
Right.
did he ask Jorge Linares?
He asked him about his power
Why is he asking another man about his power? Because he
because people
himself knows he
criticized him
can't punch.
about it. So he wanted to.
Because because he knows he can't punch. When
He
you
can
can
punch.
punch,
He was putting leather on. He
listen.
can't punch hard
When
as
you
these punchers, but
when
he
you can
can punch.
when you can punch, you know you can punch. You don't need nobody to tell you.
He just said, "How's his power?" He didn't say he beat. I
He
mean,
said, "How's
Hard
my
was pretty
power?"
beat up.
He's
And
been
Hornell was
boxing
like, "You
since
got
he
good
was 5
power."
years. He's been boxing since he was 5 years old, and as a grown
Right, but I'm saying if he could, it was the type of punches he was landing on Linares. Like if he was breaking them down, sister, he wasn't really hitting them with too many body shots. You know, Linares got a big ass head. Like Loma dropped him with that liver shot. First of all, it ain't like he hit him in the head and slept him. He hit him with a debilitating liver shot.
period, not a puncher. Some people just aren't.
He's
He's
not a
not.
puncher at all, but that don't mean he can't. Motherfuckers want to get hit by this nigga. Like
You don't want to get hit by no grown man, but he's not a
right.
puncher.
He's not a puncher, but he got enough. He could hurt. He could accumulate damage on a person.
He ain't got into his grown.
How come he isn't doing it then?
He is. He just did it.
How
He
come he
beat
isn't doing
Cambodia up pretty good.
He didn't stop him.
Right, because he didn't. He go to the body. He's like he beating up his
Do you
head.
think Cambosis would have finished the
scrappy
fight?
little guy. You know, he tough. He can take some
Do
punches.
you?
He took Tszyu. Tszyu got power. He took his hit. He got up off the canvas and beat him.
He wouldn't have took. Tszyu was overrated to me. He wouldn't have
But he
took
got power
Shakur
though.
or Tank
I
to
think
the.
Tszyu
To
loses his
35.
next fight while we talking about Tszyu.
You think what?
I think Tszyu loses his next fight while we on that topic.
Oh no, Tszyu. Josh Taylor gonna stop Tszyu. He's gonna stop him. Yeah, they made a mistake taking that fight. That was a bad fight for them to take. He let his father talk him into that fight. That's gonna be another loss, and you know what I mean, he may become an opponent after that. That was bad strategy there.
He wanted to fight Josh Taylor. He didn't want to fight that Barboza nigga. What's the dude?
Well, listen, he thought he wanted to fight Josh Taylor. Wait till after the fight.
Hey, we see. I mean, Tszyu ain't look. I mean,
the way
I think
Tszyu
Josh
took
Taylor's
that
power ain't really too. I don't think he got the power to really be a I mean, he could
Tio
beat.
won
I
me
can
a
see
lot
him
of
doing
money.
like he could do him like Cambosis did him.
He won me a lot of money on the Lomachenko fight just because I knew Loma couldn't deal with a dude that was really athletic. But
I think Loma was just scared of his power. He was scared of his power too much. And then Tio got tired in the second half, and then Loma started beating his ass till he got his little second win. But I think he was just too strong for Loma, too big. And Loma was just didn't want to. He took the 6 rounds off in the beginning because he didn't want to risk getting hit by this nigga.
He didn't want to get knocked out.
Right.
Yeah, I
And
think,
then
I think
motherfucker.
Josh Taylor gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah, he gonna stop him. He gonna stop Tio.
But see how much does Josh Taylor got left? Because he didn't look too good. He really should have lost them belts to that one dude.
That what, Jack Catherall?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if Tio should have lost his last fight too?
Not as bad as it wasn't as bad as a robbery as
Bad enough for him to look at his dad and say, "Do I still got it?"
I mean, that guy beat Mikey Garcia. He outboxed Mikey Garcia.
After Mikey Garcia fought 3 times in the last 5 years.
Right, but he didn't beat him up. He outboxed him, so he could box. But Tio, I never really been high on his boxing skills. He was always like a guy with good attributes.
No, he got by on athleticism and power.
Yeah.
I think about Tio. Tio ain't ducking no smoke. Nigga.
That ain't true because he didn't fight Devin or Tank.
That nigga ain't ducking no smoke, bro. He ain't fight Devin because he was on the zone, nigga.
Devin was in Eddie Hearn at the time.
He could have got 10 million.
Devin
They
was on the zone.
They was both on the zone.
No, Tio wasn't on the zone, nigga.
Tio on top rank.
But no, Devin didn't have a contract with the zone. He had a contract with Eddie Hearn, and he showed he can go to any network.
He was on Matchroom. It's the same shit. He wasn't with Top Rank.
They was gonna give Tio 10 million.
Hold on. You're right. He was on Matchroom, and when he wanted to fight somebody on Top Rank, what did Eddie Hearn do? Get out the way and let him do it.
No, he at the time he was out of contract then. But when he wanted to fight Tio, he was still under contract. He wasn't out of contract then.
Eddie Hearn sent Tio an offer.
Yeah, but he wasn't. You can't send Tio an offer, nigga. You got to send Bob Arum an offer.
That's not true.
Yes, that is true because he under contract with Bob Arum.
That's not true.
That is true.
And I'm gonna explain to you why it's not true then. The Muhammad Ali Act passed by United States Congress and Senate gives fighters the ability to make fights outside of their promotional contract. They just have to give their promoter his percentage. That's law. If you want to fight another fighter, you can make the fight and pay your promoter 10%.
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying that shit, nigga. They can do all that. Well, that's
why do you think Ryan Garcia's fighting Tank? Why do you think Ryan Garcia's fighting Tank? Because he started negotiating without Oscar.
All right, it don't matter. You need his promoter. Like the nigga, we all know nigga. He wasn't fighting Devin unless Devin wasn't fighting Tio unless he went to Top Rank. The same reason why Devin ain't fighting Loma unless he went to Top Rank, nigga. All that other shit, Eddie Hearn sent him a contract and all that, nigga. If Bob ain't signing off on that,
Bob don't have to sign anything.
Oh my, y'all niggas going into technicalities. We know how this shit go. If Bob ain't signing off on it, that's not happening.
I put it like this: Tio, he got this his last. I mean, this probably if he loses this fight, his career over with Josh Taylor.
One thing I can say,
I think Devin gonna fight the winner. Devin gonna beat Lomachenko, drop the belts, and fight the winner of that fight. He'll fight Josh Taylor. He gonna fight Tio, and then he gonna campaign at 140. But I mean, he got problems up there because the Matias, that nigga's a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna need to put on some power. He gonna need to have power. He gonna have to figure out his He gonna have to hurt him to beat that guy. You gotta hurt Matias to beat him. You gotta hurt him.
What are you talking about right now?
So when Tio beat Josh Taylor,
yeah,
I think Tio got a chance against Josh Taylor.
You too. I don't think they're too far apart from each other, but I think that's a better matchup for Tio than Regis.
Oh yeah. We ain't got to worry
I
about a
think
fight.
Regis can hurt him more than Josh Taylor can hurt him. I think
I don't think he'll
Josh
never
Taylor
fight
got other
Regis.
things that are causing problems, like his reach and
One
shit
thing
like
about
that. I
Regis,
think
Regis is on the outs, kind of like Regis going to take one of them niggas that really want to fight me. Like, he going to
but I
take him
want to
with
see T as
T
Regis. I
as
want to see
yeah.
that with T.
He ain't gonna get
How
no
you say his
T.
nigga name? That's how
But
you
he
say
could
his
have got
name?
T without the
T.
belt.
I want to see that nigga fight Regis. That's gonna be a motherfucking barn burner.
Yeah, they say Regis was ducking him.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's a bad motherfucker, dog. Like that's like one of the business decisions, nigga. Like when a nigga don't want to catch that ball across the middle.
Who y'all
in
think?
football.
Osaki. Who y'all think Osaki should fight next?
Say who?
Foster. Osaki Foster.
Probably Hector Garcia or something.
But these dudes be getting names on the internet before they be doing shit in the ring. That's why I'm like, man, they just got to keep fighting. Nigga. Like niggas like him just need to keep fighting.
That nigga got a name from calling out Tank.
Right. Like nigga, keep fighting, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. We try to get fights made from niggas. We ain't even seen fights that we supposed to have been seeing 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Let Foster fight Keyshawn Davis.
Just call out Tank Davis. You'll get some type of name.
Let Keyshawn and Foster fight. That's a good fight.
That shit. That's another thing. That's a promotional situation. Right? And then I think they had different weights anyway. What's your comment? Contender. He a champion. He had 30. He had 35. He on top rank. He on PBC. Keyshawn ain't going. Also, I don't know when Keyshawn gonna fight him. It's looking tight on Keyshawn.
They all need to get it. They all need to get this smoke. I mean, Devin Haney coming up in May. What fight's coming up in April then? I know we got Plant this month. We got Ryan this month and Tank.
Ryan and Tank
in April. Ryan and Tank in April. And,
that's the one we get in April. Okay, I thought it was
Errol
this
Spence
one.
and Keith Thurman fight the day before Tank.
Spence ain't signed for that fight yet. That shit ain't official.
Nah, Spence gonna fight Crawford. Thurman ain't happening.
It's impossible to
Spence
fight
wasn't
the day
lying when he
before
said he
Tank.
was gonna fight Thurman.
They
No, that's why I
constantly
fuck with
pop
Spence.
up on
That nigga
on
be
the-
sticking
on
to
the-
it. That nigga be the truth.
Did he say Keith Thurman and Errol fight the day before Tank?
That's what
That shit ain't even booked yet. They
it's
tried to force
scheduled
that
for.
shit. Earl ain't signing
That's
that shit.
impossible. It's a conflict of interest. Why would they have two Showtime pay-per-views the
That
day
fight's not
before?
happening.
And they need to take that shit off.
That
I
fight's
was
not
just going
happening.
off of that.
Earl's in negotiations with Crawford. He not fighting Thurman.
Well, I think he's still gonna fight Thurman though.
He done already said the fight ain't happening.
No, and when he said that,
They talking about him and Crawford in June.
yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, I think that nigga Crawford gonna fight Rocha. Thurman gonna fight Spence, and then they gonna fight afterwards.
Man, I wish I would like to see Shakur and Devin fight. And then they fight the winner of Ryan Tank, and then we done with that 35 shit.
Devin ain't fighting
Keyshawn and them other niggas can take over.
Devin ain't fighting Shakur. Then it came out and said they ain't taking that fight.
I know they ain't taking it, but I'm like, damn, this is what we wanted to see the whole time. All this shit they built up.
They think they not gonna be on top. They're not gonna be on top rank after this fight.
Shakur, hands and feet.
Them niggas sitting around. They sitting around, right? Waiting. They gonna sit around and wait to see if they can get the Tank fight. And if they can't get the Tank fight, them niggas
maybe that's why they ducking Shakur, because they think they can fight Tank.
Fury and Usyk fight the 29th of April too.
Yeah.
Maybe they think they can fight Tank after this. That's why they duck it. That's why they ain't trying to fuck with Shakur.
Oh yeah, for sure, of course. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying they ducking Shakur, period. But I'm saying they won't sit around and wait for the Tank fight. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't enough money in losing to Shakur right now. That's why they don't want Shakur.
Yeah.
They know they're gonna lose and he ain't gonna get paid.
So some niggas can't sell. You think Bob will put them niggas on pay-per-view? He might.
It ain't neither one of them really sell like that. Actually, Shakur outsells Devin right now.
I don't know. Well, I never checked their numbers, but I know Shakur his last fight was
I
like
just seen it.
a
Shakur's last
star-studded
number was
event.
like 100,000 more than Devin's.
Yeah, Kanye was at that nigga shit and everything. He fucking with B Jordan. Like he got a bigger profile than Devin right now. B Jordan fucking with him. He about to put that nigga in Creed 4 if they make the Creed 4 and shit. Like that's like his man's. So he elevating. He elevating in the damn. What they call the shit? Social light. Social.
Devin about to be done.
He's corny as fuck.
He's strong enough to beat
Devin
them
Haney
guys
is just corny. Devin Haney is just corny. I don't give a fuck. There's no way.
And he about to be done up because he can't move up to 140 because he can't beat none of the champs at 140. They too strong for him.
I think he could beat Josh Taylor and motherfucking some of them guys. The Matias would probably be his hardest fight because he can't hurt the nigga.
Regis probably will destroy Devin Haney.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about
He'd be a
this.
problem for that nigga. He'd definitely be a problem, nigga. But I think Devin might be able to thug it out with that nigga. I think Devin gonna be a lot stronger.
Regis overrated.
Regis he's strong as shit. He's awkward, but he's strong as shit.
I think Devin bigger than Regis. I think.
Yeah, but
I think if Devin does move up to 140,
What that mean? He bigger? What that mean? He ain't stronger. It ain't like he's stronger
because he killing himself to make that weight at that 35 shit.
No,
he ain't never been strong.
He ain't strong enough for 140. He felt like he's stronger at 135.
There's a reason why he's killing himself to make 35.
Exactly.
Well, he ain't got nowhere to go. Either he fights Shakur at 35 or he get his ass whooped at 140.
He got to fight Shakur.
This might be the end of the deal.
Ain't no way out that shit.
No, what he's
might be
doing,
the end of Devin Haney.
He gonna try to fight Tszyu with somebody at 40. So that's the only way he moves up to 40 if he can fight
That's
Tszyu.
why he's trying to maximize at 35. He know he can got shit at 40.
Yeah, but
he looked like a skeleton last fight.
That's what I'm saying. The niggas scared of Shakur. That they thought they could, but it fucked up. Shakur fucked up their 35 plans. Like they could have lingered around.
I think Bill thought that if they got the undisputed belts, that they get the fight with Tank, and that shit ain't work out.
They thought the undisputed would make them. They thought it would make them a star and all that. They thought like it would
exactly. Big Chop, you're right. That's what they thought. They sit around trying to figure out how he got all the belts and he still has no star power. And the problem is they market him wrong. They market him and talk like he's a banger, but
they market like he's some type of killer. But this nigga ain't really like that. Like he ain't killing nothing.
Not even that. He just don't got the good promotional team behind him to craft the Devin Haney story to the public. And that's because they wanted to be their own bosses. And that's what comes with being your own boss. You gotta figure out how to tell your shit.
Like what story is it to craft? Nigga, ain't no story to craft.
Somebody better come up with one. I can come up with one.
What he should have done was sign with Floyd and use the fact that he was like Floyd's protege to his advantage.
Yeah,
but
that's what
all he had to do was sign. He was Floyd guy. Floyd wanted to put him out first. If he would have stayed with Floyd, we wouldn't even have Tank. So I'm glad this shit worked out the way it worked.
That's why I was fucking with Devin, because of the Floyd Mayweather protege shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's why everybody was fucking with him.
Yeah, but now it's like once they left Big Floyd and he started regressing, and then niggas just started looking the same in every fight. It's like, he ain't really like that.
Bro, his defense is way better with Floyd Sr.
What? Yeah, I feel like with Floyd,
he was way better.
That nigga just looked like he regressed once they left Floyd. And then
his father used the Mayweathers to get where he wanted, and then he turned his back on them, and it backfired.
Exactly.
I beat Bill Haney a long time ago. He be trying to take game from niggas.
You keep that Bill to a lot of that. That's why I say one thing about Bill. He's smart. He used niggas to build Devin up. Like even with H, he used H to build Devin up. He used niggas
smart though, because he ain't using niggas the way.
That's a fact, Chop. You right about that, Chop.
He want to be a chess piece. He don't want to use
that. He use niggas. He run around these channels. They rocking with him. He move. Nigga, you rocking with Devin. I'm rocking with you. He use them niggas to build them up, and then as soon as he feel like he can't get nothing more out you, the nigga slide, or if you disagree with the nigga, he slide. And that's what Floyd Mayweather was saying. Like, it's the dad. It's the goddamn daddy.
I know. Here's the dad. They fucked up Devin's career. If he would have stayed with Floyd, that nigga would have probably been unfuckable right now. Because you know how good he would have been if he would have stayed under Floyd after all this time. This nigga lost the defense that he had when he was with Senior, because they ain't doing the same workout. They ain't doing this. Bill think he can emulate the shit. And like, nigga,
You know
you
how
not
many
these
niggas been
niggas.
screaming,
Yeah,
Haney,
Jeff
Haney,
Mayweather was the nigga who really
Haney.
trained
You know how
Devin
many
Haney
niggas
from
we had
scratch.
screaming, Haney? Now these niggas.
What you say, Shop?
I'm just mad because
I
they
said, you
fucked
know
up
how many
they
niggas
fucked the
we
nigga
had
career up,
screaming,
bro. That's bad, nigga.
I know you right about that, Chop. For sure, you're right, nigga. You right. Yup.
These niggas should have been cutting
Agree
the
with
shit
you, they
up.
get rid of you. Like, you know what I mean? Act like you know what I mean? Disrespecting me on my own platform. He don't disrespect them niggas on the boxing voice and shit. He don't respect them niggas. You know what I mean? He don't do that, bro. That
At
nigga a
all.
bitch. He a bitch.
Or I ain't even see
And
that
that
nigga
ain't soft.
disrespect.
His son's soft, like Tank said. Tank said his son was soft. And you see Devin Haney try to respond to Tank, but that nigga sure ain't said nothing back to Shakur, though, bro. And
At all.
Shakur is the same age as that nigga. You and Shakur
Oh,
the
Man,
same
Shakur must
age.
really whooped his ass because he don't want no smoke with this nigga. He like,
I
he
know
be
he don't want
ducking
no smoke,
Shakur.
and his daddy don't want no smoke. That's crazy.
right.
And his
Him
dad,
and his
like
daddy
father
be
and son,
talking like,
both. Shakur used to be beating the fuck out of Devin Haney when they was young. You know what I mean? He beat Devin Haney up every time. It's never been a session when Devin Haney like beat Shakur, and they sparred plenty of times. He never got the best of Shakur. He never, bruh, in his whole life. So that's why that nigga don't want that fight, bruh. He ain't never beat him, bruh.
I see. I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of stuff, man. That nigga Shakur hop in the ring with Big Baby Anderson and work with heavyweights. That's how I know
That
he.
nigga different.
But
He a real dog.
regardless if they in there just sparring or doing whatever, he in there with a fucking heavyweight getting right. I don't see too many niggas doing that.
Not Devin
but I don't
Haney.
think I don't look at it
Hands,
because he a
though.
heavyweight. I'm thinking because he a good boxer and he
No,
working
I
on
look.
IQ shit.
Yeah, I was just
And it's
saying.
like he stay around motherfuckers with that he could learn shit from.
Yeah. I was just speaking in terms of, he in there with extra gear on trying to get right. He got all other shit because
He
he
a
not even
real
supposed to be in the
dog.
ring with this nigga.
See, Shakur, he believes in
Shit,
his
he was sparring
skills.
with Boots.
Like,
He sparred with Boots and shit.
yeah, he
too.
sparred with Boots. He sparred with Bud Crawford. He sparred with everybody. He sparred with Regis. So Shakur believed in his skills. He sparred with Ugas. You know what I mean? He was piecing up Ugas. It's on video. He sparred with everybody. Tank brought Shakur in to get ready for his first world title shot against Pedraza. And Shakur helped him. Yeah, and Tank was on video saying how good Shakur was. Like, man, that nigga nice. When I first sparred him, he said, man, I had to come back better. And you know what I mean? And Tank was just saying how good he was. And Shakur wasn't even professional at that time. He was still an amateur. And he was way younger than Tank.
That's that Olympic pedigree them niggas ain't got. That Shakur got. You know what I'm saying? That shit be an
But
advantage.
Devin
That
Haney
shit be
putting on this act, though. Bill Haney and Devin Haney, they putting on an act like they really them niggas. When it's really Shakur, he really that nigga. He been beating the shit out of Devin Haney his whole life. And it ain't nothing. Like, he know he better than Devin. Everybody know it. Keyshawn Davis know Shakur is better. Everybody, it's Keyshawn Davis, he put it out there. He told the world, like, man, Devin Haney can't fuck with Shakur. Devin Haney don't want no smoke. And like niggas didn't know, but they know this shit because they came up with each other in the amateurs. Like Crown Jewel Boxing was saying, they all know each other. For real. You know what I mean? And Bill Haney don't want to smoke with Shakur Stevenson. Keep the same energy, Bill Haney. That same energy you got for Tank Davis, nigga. Don't get all quiet on me now when Shakur pull up on you, bro. You niggas looking like frauds out here, bro. It looked like y'all niggas was putting on an act, bro. And Shakur put an end to that shit. He put an end to all of that.
Shit, depending on what the fuck, even if Devin do move up, shit, Richard Hitchens said he got something for him from what it sounds like.
Yeah, Hitchens believe he could beat him because Hitchens is bigger than Devin Haney, and they similar. They got similar boxing skills. Richardson, Hitchens, and Devin Haney.
That would be a slap.
Richardson beats him.
He might beat him because I don't see Devin Haney knocking out Richardson Hitchens, and it's gonna be a chess match. They both, pretty much they got a similar skill set.
I think Richard Hitchens will walk him down though.
Damn, that'd be crazy. Devin Haney, he sound like he ain't gonna be fighting them type niggas like Richardson Hitchens no more. That nigga moving like, you
I
know.
thought he was gonna go to Matchroom. Now it's like he might
Hitchens
not be
talking
able to go to
crazy.
Matchroom now.
Hitchens said,
He
nigga,
might
I'll
go to
beat
Matchroom
everybody
and
you
fight
beat
Montana
times
Long.
3. Fuck is you talking about?
He got a target on his back now. Bill Haney, no, Devin Haney and Bill
It's
Haney,
looking dark
they
for
got
him
a target
everywhere.
on their back, nigga. A lot of niggas want to expose them now, bro.
It's looking dark for Devin everywhere.
It is for sure. You know, and they got a lot of people like they got a bullseye on their back, nigga, because they done disrespected the whole
You asked
boxing
for that.
industry.
That's what I'm saying. You asked for that, nigga. Now you got to stand on that.
They disrespected the whole industry of boxing. You disrespected Tank Davis and all of his fans. You know what I mean? You disrespected the whole Baltimore. Okay. You disrespected Teofimo Lopez and all of his fans. You disrespected Lomachenko and all of his fans in the country of Ukraine. You disrespected who else? He disrespected Ryan Garcia and all of his fans. Call him a duck. You disrespected Gary Rose. You disrespected everybody, nigga.
Which is you wanted to smoke with everybody.
Keyshawn, you disrespected Keyshawn, Richardson Hitchens, Adrian Broner, Robert Easter, you name it. Every fighter but Shakur. When it came to Shakur, them niggas friendly than a motherfucker.
Hitchens said it was just a nigga who said, I think Richardson Hitchens a beat Devin. That nigga Richardson
Remember,
said, nigga, I will.
Bill Haney called Richardson Hitchens a bitch, and he called Bill Haney called Richardson Hitchens a bitch, and he called Keyshawn Davis a bitch on this channel, and they seen it. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember when Bill Haney called them bitches?
He was mad about
nigga, they ain't forgot about that, nigga. They ain't forgot about that, my nigga.
The nigga Devin, you gotta stand on that. I mean, this shit, it might make you great if you run down on everything, but you got everything you wanted, nigga. You want everybody. Everybody want to fight you. You said everybody was ducking you. Now you got everything you wanted. Now you just got to
I ain't gonna lie.
Don't exist.
I ain't gonna lie.
Over.
I ain't gonna lie. The shit that they used to say about Ryan Garcia, how everybody wanted to fight Ryan, it looked like that's how it is on Devin Haney now.
And they think niggas want to fight him because of the belts. Niggas just think you not like that. Like, it ain't about the belts. Niggas just see you not like that. You was just wolfing out.
No, I
Niggas
think Shakur just want the belts. Like, I think Shakur want to fight Devin because he just the nigga with the belts and he want the belts.
No, Shakur.
You think he got to beat Devin Haney to be? Like, I don't think he got to feel like he got to prove something
beat
against
his ass. I think Shakur want to whoop his ass and just let everybody know that he really that nigga. That he just better than Devin Haney. That he's on a different level. That Devin Haney can't fuck with him. I believe Shakur just want to separate himself from Devin Haney and show that there's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? Right. That Devin Haney's not on his level.
No, not that. And if he was to beat Devin Haney in dominating fashion, he put the whole world on notice.
I think he will beat Devin Haney in a dominating fashion. I think he will fuck up Devin Haney.
That's gonna put the whole world on notice. Fuck, is that it? Ain't even just.
I think he gonna punish Devin Haney for real. Because Devin Haney ain't got the power to keep Shakur off of him. If anything, Devin Haney will be trying to clinch like a motherfucker. And Shakur know how to fight on the inside. He gonna be hitting his ass with uppercuts and body shots. Shakur already said he's going to walk down Devin Haney. He said when I fight Devin Haney, he said I might walk him down because he know Devin Haney ain't got the power.
Damn. Damn, Devin, you got to do something about this.
He said that shit. He said if I fight Haney, I'll probably walk him down. I'm like, damn, that nigga sound confident than a motherfucker. You already know
Bill dipped out.
And you telling niggas your game plan like you ain't even worried about it.
Man, Bill need to do something. Oakland looking bad, Bill.
He can't do nothing, nigga. That's why he don't want to fight. He know it ain't. They not ready for that nigga. Shakur is just too advanced for that nigga. You know what I mean? The niggas don't want no smoke, nigga. They know what time it is, nigga. They ready to drop the belts, nigga. Get about the weight division, nigga.
They definitely get the fuck out of the weight division.
They ready to get about his way, nigga. Ease up, nigga. Them niggas finna step, nigga.
They definitely getting the fuck out of 135. They gonna fight Loma.
Shit, 140.
Go to 140. Try to get easy built. If we gonna see some bullshit.
He move up to 140. The first nigga he gotta fight is Richardson Hitchens. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's one of them. What about Regis? Regis gonna be man waiting
Regis,
for
he
that
gotta
nigga.
fight
Regis
Regis
licking his
too, but
chops, waiting for that
just
little nigga.
just off the shit that you was talking, I gotta see Richardson Hitchens first.
I'm saying, what happened to all the Josh Taylor belts? I know he dropped the belts except
Yeah,
for that
Regis got
WBO.
one. Regis got a belt. Sabril Matias got a belt, and then Rolly finna fight Ponce. Rolly and Ponce finna fight for a belt, nigga. You know what I mean? So
That nigga hoping
no,
the
he
guy
fighting.
Rolly get
Who is
that
he
belt.
fighting? Who is Rolly fighting? He fighting the one nigga. He's fighting
Puello.
Alberto. Who's he fighting? Puello?
Puello,
Yeah, Puello. What he like? Puello nice?
yeah, Puello, nice.
Like for real? He raw?
Who the one dude in Floyd camp that dropped Rolly ass in that sparring?
Oh, that
session?
young
He
nigga
nice
named
too.
You
Ingram.
talking about
He
that
gonna be
Jahil
nice.
nigga?
Yeah, that new nigga.
He
You
coming.
talking about the Jay Sean nigga?
He
What's his
coming.
name?
Yeah.
Jay Sean, something.
Floyd got a bunch of young niggas. He got that new Tank Davis type nigga. His
Yeah,
name
that
Carmel
Carmel.
Moulton.
I see
That
that
nigga finna
video.
take
That
over
little nigga
boxing.
cold.
He gonna be the biggest thing in boxing in a couple of years. He gonna take over the whole sport. That nigga, watch. So these niggas better eat while they can. Y'all niggas better eat while you can, because once that nigga come in the game, it's over with. He taking over everything.
His bag work is crazy. At
That
such a
little
young
nigga, a
age,
superstar already. He get millions of views on my channel. Matter of fact, I drop videos on that nigga. I call him the next Tank Davis. That shit did millions of views, nigga. Like 5 videos of that nigga, and he only 16. He only 16 years old. That's the crazy part. He already a star.
He looked like Tank when Tank was a little kid too.
I know that. Hey,
That's what's funny about that shit.
I know this off topic, but did y'all see Jalen Ramsey go to the Dolphins?
Damn, he went to the Dolphins. Gonna fuck around win the Super Bowl one of these days, bro.
Oh no,
Why?
I ain't see that. Who he went to the Dolphins for?
A second round pick, and I think one of their linemen.
A second round pick. Eagles slipping out here. How the fuck we ain't get Jalen Ramsey for a second round pick? Like these niggas are slipping. But anyway, a second round pick though. This.
Y'all better watch out for that new quarterback coming out of Florida.
Third round pick, and tight end Hunter Long. My fault.
Oh, they got worked. They got their ass worked on that trade. But hey, y'all better watch out for that new quarterback coming out of Florida. That nigga named Anthony Richardson. That nigga ran a 4.4. That nigga vertical was like a 42.
He smelling this nigga. You smelling Anthony Richardson.
Hey, that nigga gonna be a problem. Watch. Hey, you think Hurts a beast? That nigga like what? That nigga 6'5", 250 pounds, and he run a 4.4. He bigger than all your wide receivers. He bigger than the other team's linebackers and everybody on defense besides the D linemen, nigga. He bigger than everybody else pretty much, nigga. He gonna be running niggas over. Watch.
I don't think a nigga probably. I don't know. I don't think nobody gonna. I mean, somebody might draft him. He might be a second rounder.
Yeah, of course. Hey, listen, watch out for that nigga Malik Lewis for the Titans too. Watch that nigga Malik Lewis next year. He gonna take over too. He gonna be killing for the Titans.
Yeah, he had a lot of good flashes this year.
Who? Malik? He did good this year.
When he got in, he didn't start, but when he got in, I feel like he made most of the situations that he was put in.
He was balling out though. He was killing.
I wouldn't say he was killing, but you know it's hard to gauge off a rookie.
Ooh.
Go based off
that nigga the truth.
Because I don't grade rookies hard as hell. You gotta go based off the shit that they thrown into. Like Patrick Mahomes, for example, they took their time with Patrick Mahomes. They sat him down for a year. Alex Smith made the playoffs, so he was able to see everything, see how shit worked. They plugged him in the system. The first year he started, he won MVP. I feel like when you rush young quarterbacks and you expect so much out of them, that shit it fuck you feel me, it fuck them up a lot. That's why I feel like Trevor Lawrence he had a real underrated season. A lot of people not talking about him.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence balled out.
He had a real. And another nigga who had another underrated season is Jared Goff. There ain't nobody gonna say that, but I'm gonna say it. You better go look at that nigga's stats. That nigga was a top quarterback last year, easily.
They drove y'all. Them niggas got rid of DJ Moore.
Nigga, that nigga Malik Lewis, I'm watching his highlights right here. He was low key balling though. That nigga fast as shit. He's strong than a motherfucker. He kind of remind me of McNair though. Steve McNair type nigga.
Taking Bryce Young, you think? So it's gonna be over. They probably trade
Jermell. McNair, nigga. I forgot all about that nigga.
McNair was
that
nigga fast as shit.
Steve McNair.
McNair was cold though, nigga.
He was though, but this nigga.
I remember playing with that nigga on Madden, nigga. That nigga was cold.
My sleeper for the combine coming up is Tank Dell, Josh Downs, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Ain't nobody even talking about Josh Downs. He's sweet as hell. That receiver from North Carolina.
I see.
He's sweet. He like a slot twitchy type.
Hey, low key, the NFL getting better though, huh?
Yeah,
like
well, every year the combines get faster and faster, stronger. You got niggas coming.
Facts. These athletes be ridiculous.
Like,
hell yeah.
The new
and like that
the new 4.5 is the new 4.4 now.
That's what I'm saying.
You said the new 4.5?
The new 4.4, the old 4.5 is the new 4.4. Like if you run a 4.4, that's down near the standard in the draft combine for most.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
For prototypical, you feel me? For niggas who got speed, that's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of people think it is. Most, you feel me? Niggas who actually play the sport know 4.4s is fast as hell.
I'm saying the league is getting better though now. Like you got more black coaches, more black quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they still trying to hold niggas back though. You know what I'm saying?
They is though, but
they got the black QB parts right.
They open the door now, like for real. Like now, like before, it was like, man, you had like one or two black quarterbacks.
You need more black head coaches.
All you had was Cordell Stewart, nigga. You had motherfucking Steve McNair at one point. Cordell Stewart and Steve McNair, nigga.
Oh, Donovan McNair.
They got a transition.
He had my man Randall Cunningham.
Randall was like the first one in Warren Moon and shit. You know what I mean?
It's been undeniable, nigga. It's either they gonna be mixed. It's either they gonna be mixed or they gonna be black. You know what I'm saying? They gonna
look at the college game. The college game all black, so that's where the future of the league.
Yeah, it's either
you look at the college game, it ain't nothing but black QBs in all them schools.
It still ain't that much, and they still be hating on like black quarterbacks that be coming out the draft. Like Lamar Jackson, they try to switch his position. Nigga, that was just
they try to switch Lamar because he's an athlete. They try to switch that nigga to wide receiver. They might try to really be hating on nigga Anthony Richardson, the tight end or something.
This is how they really be hating on the black QBs. They don't never give them no receiver. You ain't never seen. Only time a nigga had a receiver when McNabb had T.O. That's the only time he was like a QB.
They don't get no playmakers. Yeah.
What y'all think about what happened to Deshaun Watson? You think that's his fault? What happened to him?
No, I think that was bullshit, man.
You think that was bullshit? They set him up and all
that shit? That was bullshit.
Yeah. You had a good receiver.
He was about to be the greatest quarterback ever.
We talking about some massages, like y'all niggas. They gotta relax. The motherfuckers just jumped on the bandwagon to get a bag. Like you know what I'm saying.
Man, that nigga was so good. Man, he was gonna be
coming out the woods,
greatest, bro.
He get to play this year, though.
He didn't play that bad last year.
Yeah.
Did he even play last year?
He didn't play bad at all. He just played
like
at
the end of the season.
That's it. He played like he didn't play.
But how many years was he out though? Like
2 years.
2 years.
He was out like that 2 years. Yeah,
he played better than Russell Wilson. Shit.
He might ball out this year though. Coming out.
He played 1,000 times better than Russell Wilson.
They took 2 years of his prime away, bro. That's
he got
crazy.
That bag though. He don't give a fuck.
He got paid anyway. Hell nah.
$250 million. All of it.
He got the highest contract ever. Yeah.
That's why you think Lamar's so mad, nigga. Y'all just paid this
nigga.
Lamar
trying to get his money. They not even trying to get Lamar near his money, nigga.
We $100 million in difference, bro. What the fuck is y'all on?
Yeah, and Lamar, like nigga, I'm MVP. Like, I ain't
Roquan Smith just got to this bitch, and y'all paid this nigga and made this nigga the highest paid linebacker in the league. Y'all got me fucked up. Period. That's how I. And I know that's what he's saying in his head.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. I ain't.
They trying to finesse him too. Like somebody got to offer this nigga a contract because if not, they gonna fuck the narrative. Like I'm saying, like They try to create this narrative so like if nobody else offering a contract, they gonna try to make it like this what his value is. It's like what they franchise said.
It wasn't even the fact that Deshaun started his season on slow for real. It just looked like he didn't play football in 2 years. He didn't play bad at all, for real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I watched a lot of his games. He just played rusty. He played 1,000
So y'all
times.
feel like Watson did nothing wrong, bro? That he was innocent and shit.
I feel like he was innocent, bro.
What you think,
I
Cam?
feel like he asked for a trade and all that shit happened out of nowhere. Boom. All that shit popped up out of nowhere.
You felt like it was bullshit then?
It was bullshit. Cause how?
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Look, D Hop y'all trade my best receiver for old running back that's not in his prime no more. Y'all just give away JJ Watt. Y'all don't even trade him. Y'all just give him away. Like, okay, you feel me? So now I'm trying to leave and all this shit happened.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
It never added up to me. That's why God blessed him and he got the contract that he got. Everything always work out.
And they fucked him over because he really spanked out, and they still gave him all these extra games and shit. Like,
right. They got already not played for 2 years. They got to sit out some more.
Yeah, them niggas bugging.
How y'all feel about that Stephen Fulton Inoue fight?
Cool boy for the W. Nigga.
I got Fulton all day, nigga. Philly stand up, man.
And he the underdog.
He gonna school that boy. He gonna school his ass.
That shit gonna be fun.
He gonna beat him up.
Beat the brakes on that nigga.
So if he go in here and dominate Inoue, y'all, where does Fulton go in the pound for pound list?
I would say top five. Top five, maybe top five, yeah. Cause niggas got Inoue. I got Inoue number 6. And Fulton already damn near was top 10. He was, you know what I mean, close to being in the top 10 already, you know. So what he accomplished already, and then you add Inoue to the resume, I put him in the top 5.
Yeah, I would say he gotta go. I would say to me he gotta go 4. It'd be 4 or 5 is for sure.
For me, that fight is like if in a way power carry, I think it's gonna be a tougher fight. But Cool Boy can take take his punch. It'd probably be an easier night for him. But if he can't, probably be in for a long night.
But I think the fight gonna be tougher than the niggas thinking for Cool Boy.
He over there. First, he already in uncharted territories being over there. So.
But then again, he might just show up. You know what I'm saying? It's all about Inoue. Is he gonna rise to the occasion? Is he stepping up his game?
What you mean? Is he stepping up his game? He can't do nothing with Cool Boy.
He already.
That's what I'm saying. Like he got to do some shit we ain't seen him do before.
He already diving off the deep end, fighting him in his home country. So he go in here and dominate. Like some people may think he do, or a lot of people think he do. Then he gonna get that nod for sure.
And for me, it's like
I don't think about that.
It's the difference in attitude. Like Inoue's taking this as the fight of his life, and Cool Boy is just like, oh, you ain't shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, is he coming in motivated? Is he gonna be on some other shit?
Yeah, Cool Boy. He do that with all his fights, nigga. You're just not on his level, like nigga. He just not on his level. He believe that. Like that don't mean he ain't motivated. He just really believe that. Like nigga, you can't fuck with me.
Well, you better take that little motherfucker serious, bro. They call him a monster for a reason, nigga. He earned that shit, bro.
You think he's not taking him serious? Like, nigga, he taking him serious? He just whoever it is, it ain't have to. No matter who it is, he gonna act like that. No matter who it is, like nigga, you can't fuck with me.
I better not see another Tony Harrison situation coming out of Philly, nigga. I do not want to see that.
Them niggas from Michigan. Nigga, what you talking about, nigga?
I know. I'm saying though, Philly better not. Y'all close by, nigga. Y'all niggas better not, bro.
No, we ain't nowhere near close, nigga. Them niggas from the
Ain't nothing like
Midwest.
Filton. Harrison ain't nothing like Filton.
But shit, Boots got it. Boots was looking bad against the Ukrainian nigga.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Boots ain't look bad at all, nigga.
Yes, he did, nigga. That
Every
nigga was
round,
making that
nigga.
nigga whiff punches. And if this nigga had any type of counter punching ability, if
Boots
that was
won every
Crawford, nigga,
round.
Boots would have got fucked up, nigga. I ain't gonna
no, he
lie.
wouldn't,
I had
nigga.
Boots
Tell
beating
Crawford
Crawford
stop
ass, nigga.
ducking it, nigga. Tell
Fulton,
Like if
Fulton,
Crawford make that nigga miss like that,
Tell
he
Crawford
beating
stop
Boots ass,
ducking,
nigga.
nigga.
How
Tell
y'all
Crawford stop ducking,
do
nigga.
any of y'all think Frank Martin is decent or not?
Crawford know what's up, nigga.
Do
Them
any
niggas know what's up, man.
do any of y'all think Frank Martin is good?
yeah, all right.
Just know who gonna be here, nigga. Boots and Cool
Like,
Boy
y'all
gonna be here 5
think
years from now,
Frank
nigga. Undefeated, nigga.
like a
Cool
beat
Boy already in
right
a
now?
pound for pound. He's a pound for pound fighter. Tony Harrison was never a pound for pound fighter. He's a good fighter, and he always had gas tank problems that fought on his back foot. Cool Boy get toe to toe. Anyway, ain't never been in a ring with an outside of
Cool Boy do it
one
all.
elite fighter or two elite
Right.
fighters. He ain't never been in there with nobody like Steph. His technique depends on him sitting on his punches. He's not gonna have the luxury to sit on his punches against Cool Boy, let alone talking about his power transferring on a make believe. Cool Boy gonna fuck around and expose him and beat him
Cool
bad.
Boy can fight a million different styles. Like he can't.
It,
That nigga
I
can
mean,
fight one
it
way.
sounds good.
I
I
don't
mean,
see.
it
I
depends
don't
on
see
how
that,
Cool
dog. I
Boy
don't see
show
that with
up.
Cool Boys. Like I
He
think Cool
show
Boy
good.
good, but he overrated like a motherfucker.
Well, how
Like
he overrated after he beat the
Who?
way? I mean, he beat Figueroa. He already
okay, that was a nigga that he outmatched, nigga. And
He
that's
beat
like that
Angelo
ain't.
Leo, nigga. He beat
That's a nigga
9
with no
undefeated
special
fighters,
effects,
nigga.
nigga.
He beat 9 undefeated fighters,
he had
nigga.
one
You
of the
This
talking
best
both
fights
they
of the year.
best.
That was
This
one
they
of the
both
best fights
first
of the
real
year.
fight to me.
He had one of the
about?
best
Is they
fights of the
each other,
year.
nigga.
He had one of the best fights of the year. Monster, I give Monster credit. Monster is fun to watch. I respect him for jumping up and taking a fight.
Do y'all
But
think this fight go like that Vargas and that Foster fight?
I don't think Monster could beat Angelo Leo, nigga.
goddamn right. I think people gonna be saying, "Oh man, Monster ain't all of that." All the people that's talking now, they're gonna say, "Oh
And he
man,
beat what's the other nigga name? Adam Lopez. What's the nigga name?
yeah." And the motherfucker might be roided out. That's a conversation people don't want to get into.
Who? What? Roided out? Who roided out?
I'm saying he might be.
Who is?
Monster. He might be.
Monster, he definitely on that juice,
Yeah,
nigga.
don't act
What?
like
What?
it's okay. Don't. I mean, we don't have no proof, but to act like he might not be roided out is
He
it's
juicing like a
suspect.
motherfucker.
Y'all niggas just looking for straws
No,
to
we ain't
grab.
looking for
Now
nothing.
that
No,
shit
no,
I
that
ain't.
ain't got nothing to do with the fight. He been juicing. Like that ain't got nothing to do with Cool Boy, nothing.
I
That
ain't
y'all
nigga
looking
been
niggas
for
say
straws,
he
juicing.
on the
brother.
juice now. Like
Just
goddamn.
like
No. I ain't
Conor
looking for
Ben, you could
straws.
tell
I said
niggas
he was
that be
gonna whoop his
juicing,
ass.
bro.
I said he was
You see
gonna
how
whoop
that
his
nigga
ass.
Conor Ben, that nigga Conor Ben was been juicing, bro. You could tell niggas that just go from 0 to 60, nigga. He juiced
That's
up.
crazy, bro.
That ain't going. That juice ain't gonna help him though. That juice ain't gonna help him.
Yeah,
They
maybe
gonna,
that'll be the excuse, nigga. You
Well,
better hope that little Japanese
but you
motherfucker
got,
don't put hands on that nigga there, bro.
man, you gotta
no,
understand something,
ain't
man.
gonna be no excuse. That
The
juice
way
ain't gonna help him.
you gotta understand something, them motherfuckers over there, the way we look at juicing in America, they don't look at it the same. So to be arrogant with your chest out thinking he ain't juicing or da da da, you gotta understand they known for that over there, brother. That's what they
Oh,
don't look
they're
at it.
known for that. Okay, how long
You
has he been a
goddamn right.
WBC champion? How long has he been ranked in the sanctioning body? Because his WBC is in the clean
Bro,
boxing
What that
bro,
program.
got to do with
come
what
on,
that got to
Phantom.
do
You
with
know
So,
you be
juicing?
getting around that
has
shit.
he popped
Let that
dirty? That's what I'm
bullshit.
asking. Has he popped dirty yet?
Phantom.
Has he
You can
popped
get
dirty?
around that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
he going around the subject.
Them niggas in China, bro, Japan, whatever, nigga. Them niggas make everything you get around for. Them niggas know how
You
to get
niggas
around
is
that shit.
wildin'. So if he beat Kubo and Steph Ash, y'all niggas gonna say he was on the
No,
No,
we
juice.
not gonna say
no.
that. We
That
not
don't
gonna
got.
say
That's
that.
what I'm saying. This don't got nothing to do with the fight. It don't got nothing to
Right.
do with the cool boy fight. Like, nigga, he just been juicing. Like everybody before, he been juicing, nigga.
You
You mean
niggas
telling
is
you
crazy as
Pacquiao?
This
You
is
fuck.
don't
not
think
gonna have nothing
Pacquiao
to
was
do with the
juicing?
win or the loss.
You
This
don't
is not
think
gonna have nothing to
Pacquiao
do
was
with that.
juicing?
This not gonna have nothing to do with the win or the loss. Like he just was juicing, nigga.
A
Like
lot of motherfuckers be juicing. I'm just saying.
Where though? Like what? Where was he juicing?
I don't know
that
where he was
nigga,
juicing in his
the
ass
first
and his
time
arm.
nigga, like watch when he gotta come over to America or something like. And he got to take them real tests, nigga. He gonna get popped, or he gonna look bad.
He's already fought in America, like
Listen,
several
Floyd took a
times,
spoke.
my
That
nigga.
don't mean he was getting tested, nigga. That don't mean that. Like when Pacquiao fought Thurman, it was no drug testing, nigga.
And look, check this out, fam. And a lot of people don't remember this because they really not old enough to. But peep this: when Floyd put the magnifying scope on Pacquiao, Pacquiao ain't knocked nobody ever since Floyd put the magnifying. Matter of fact, he got left with his face down and ass up in his next fight. He went from knocking people. He went from dominating Oscar De La Hoya and Cotto to getting knocked out.
Well, I say
so
like
all
the steroids.
Asian fighters are juicing now. I got it. All Asian fighters.
This how I knew Pacquiao was on juice. It wasn't because of the knockouts, because he really ain't knocked out nobody except for Ricky Hatton, the same as Floyd. Like I'm talking about knockout cold. Like this nigga, when he fought Oscar, Oscar was weight drained. Like they talk about Tank and Ryan Quadra. Like Oscar literally was not allowed to rehydrate. This nigga was a skeleton. This nigga was like a zombie in that bitch. I don't even know how this nigga just wanted the bread or something, dog. Because I don't even know why he even agreed to that shit. That shit was ridiculous. And Cotto, he fought Cotto at a catch weight at 145. So Cotto was motherfucking at his probably at motherfucking death's door when he made that 45 limit. That's what you notice. He fought at 54 right after that. That was his last fight at 47. It was that catch weight fight at 45. But in that fight,
was a little dude, and
Pacquiao punched this nigga lip off, nigga. I ain't never seen this shit. I ain't never seen this shit in anybody. This nigga punched Miguel Cotto lip off.
Do you remember his bicep?
Like this nigga, that's what I was like. This nigga had to be juicing, dog.
His bicep was the size of Cotto's head. I said, look at his fucking biceps.
Dog, this nigga punched this nigga lip off, dog. I was like, damn. Like this nigga fucked Cotto up. It motherfucking what else he did? It's the output. It's the he threw so many punches. He threw so many power punches. It's like this nigga ain't even getting tired. I was like, he was on the EPO shit, dog. That fucking shit that it enhanced your stamina.
How y'all feel about Big Baby Anderson?
Yeah, like remember the other Big Baby. That nigga was like, oh, why he's so big and he's throwing all these punches and he's not getting tired, all that shit, nigga. And then he got popped. The nigga that was about to fight Joshua, that was Big Baby, man.
Big Baby Miller, he a kickboxer, nigga. They all on steroids. They don't even test niggas in that shit.
Before he got popped,
Big Baby the truth, nigga.
Nigga, before he got
motherfucking truth.
No, not that Big Baby. Hey,
talking about Big Baby Miller, the other Big Baby.
No, he a bum. That nigga a bum.
The other Big Baby, that nigga.
Yeah, that fat ass nigga, he a bum.
Before that though, niggas was hyping him though. Like before he got popped,
a lot of niggas don't know shit about
niggas
boxing.
Was hyping him like, oh my
always
God,
trash. I don't know if anybody's hyping that nigga.
He big as shit throwing all these punches. How can he do that, nigga? Because he's juicing. And then when he got
kickboxing shit, them niggas don't even. All them niggas on roid. Them niggas
got 13.
He probably ain't even take the roids to still fail the test. He took so many of them doing that kickboxing shit.
Yo, that nigga. That nigga tried to lie. Say he wasn't gonna nigga. That nigga fell more after the B sample was done, didn't he?
A lot of people forget back in like 2006 or 8 or 7, half the MLB was caught for using steroids.
But see, I don't care if like baseball players use steroids. Like that shit was.
No, I get what you're saying.
Niggas, no,
I remember that shit. I remember that shit, nigga. Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, all them niggas, and they was the biggest stars in the whole fucking baseball league, nigga.
Yeah, they say Barry Bonds and shit.
Yeah, and the reason I bring that up is just to say if they was using it in baseball, you motherfucking crazy. You think they're not using it in physical combat sports?
Bro, they be though. You know, football players be taking steroids in high school. Cause I know niggas who play football that was on steroids. Like niggas was like, "You want some steroids, nigga?" I'm like, "I'm good, nigga." You know what I'm saying? We motherfucking 15. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers was doing that shit. They be giving that shit to them niggas from a fucking early age.
You know, they give horses Winstrol V. You know what I mean? Like recovery. The key to working out is recovery. You know what I'm trying to say? And they use whatever they can to help them recover. I'm old. If I don't take some type of something to help me recover in the gym, I got maybe 4 exercises in me and I'm done. But if I take something to help me recover, I might get about 6 to 8. So you can imagine, you think they're gonna sit up here and eat eggs and eat steak and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna win a championship."
Yeah, I think I'm thinking that who his name might be on some shit. Ryan Garcia. I heard Tank Davis brought it up. Tank Davis was like, he thought Ryan might be on some shit, or you know what I mean? He said something about it. To be honest, I don't know. It's just speculations. But I could honestly tell you guys this: Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, like that shit is must see TV. You know what I mean? Those press conferences with those two, like, bruh, I can't stop watching that shit. You know what I mean? Tank actually punched him in the fucking chin on stage, and Tank did it a couple of times. Tank kept chin checking that nigga. I wonder why he was doing that.
Tank said he said he wanted to feel his chin, and he was like, his chin soft too.
He's trying to size him up, and Ryan don't even realize it.
He was like, his chin soft.
Is hilarious. And Ryan was like, I'm not even worried about it. He kept saying, I'm not even worried about this shit. He said, why did you wagering me? Why you wagering me? Hey, that shit is hilarious. Both of them niggas together, that shit is so funny, bro. I swear to God, bro. Tank don't give a fuck, bro. This really bringing out his personality, Tank Davis. Nigga really starting to see how Tank really is. You know what I mean? His character and shit. I like Tank, bro.
Yeah, I call him Chucky. That's a little mean motherfucker, low key, bro. That's a little mean little nigga, bro.
I know. You don't see that in boxing no more. What nigga like that don't give a fuck, chin check a nigga, slap you, sock your ass on stage and shit. That shit is kind of different right now. And 2023. I'm not seeing nobody doing what Tank is doing.
On stage, that shit was the funniest.
Putting hands on you remember? And then what he did with Hector Garcia. Remember him and Hector Garcia, that little scuffle they got into?
Sized him up too.
Yeah.
Pushed his ass around.
And this nigga get that, especially when the niggas get close to making weight and all that. Weight, the nigga cutting weight.
That's just Ryan Garcia so damn soft. He probably can't help himself, dog.
Ryan, he goofy as shit. He started.
Yeah, his trash talk is so horrible, though. I'm like, wow, this nigga just need to play the high road.
I thought Ryan Garcia was going to talk that shit. Like, he always talking.
His talking is so trash. I'm like, man.
Guy and all that goofy shit, nigga. Talk this shit, nigga.
He don't even need to talk shit. His shit talking so trash. He should be humbled. He should just be the damn.
What was all that?
I'm a tough competitor. He's a tough competitor type of guy. Because he can't talk shit.
Yeah, that nigga Tank had him hot the first press conference. That nigga was up there complaining like a motherfucker.
He can talk shit. He just
connected. Do y'all think Tank connected with that punch he threw?
Yeah.
He did? Did he have contact with him?
Like put his fist up against his face.
But one of them was like a punch he actually threw. And even Ryan was like, "Bow." He was like, "Ow," or some shit. You can see his reaction. Nah, I'm talking about, well, the one when Tank actually kind of threw a punch, like it kind of was like a real punch, and Ryan acted like he dodged it, but it looked like it connected, like his knuckle like landed, kind of like
he touched his contact. Chin. He put his knuckle on his chin.
Yeah.
And his hands was in his pocket. He was trying to show Ryan, look how quick shit can happen when you talking shit.
Ryan didn't even realize he did the shit too. Like after the shit happened.
Hey, but one of the times Ryan tried to like come back with one. What y'all thought about that?
Tank slapped that shit down.
He did slap that nigga hand quick as fuck. Like
I know.
He shut that shit.
Hey, that's the funniest part, nigga, to me when Ryan was speaking on stage and then he walked up to him and put his fist on his chin again, and then Ryan was like, so.
Yeah, when he started stuttering, right? He was like, I ain't even worried about it. Ryan was like, I'm not even worried about it. He said, why you wagering me? Why you wagering me? That shit is hilarious, bro.
Copper, please.
No, Tank one of them little niggas who get a kick out of bullying big niggas. Like that's what it looked like to me.
He told LaShawn McCoy, he's like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Oh, he told Shady that?
Yes, man. That shit was funny. Man. He got all it. That nigga Shady talking about, let's keep it professional. The most unprofessional nigga talking about keep it professional. He know Tank can fucking put hands on him.
I'm like, he disappointed me with that shit too. Talking about so he going with Ryan, nigga.
He just want to be a hating ass nigga.
He didn't
That's all
say that
shit
shit,
was.
didn't he?
Yeah.
It ain't even so bad that he said it. It's the fact that he said Tank ain't fought nobody. Like he was straight up on some some Jiminy Cricket shit.
Yeah,
Man,
like,
he was on some hater shit,
that
nigga.
nigga don't
That's
know
all
nothing
that
about
was.
boxing. He mean, like, yeah, I hate when niggas say that. It's like they heard that shit from somebody else and they just say it. Like, man, they just say anything. Like, you watching too much YouTube, nigga. Tank ain't for nobody. Who the fuck did Ryan fight? Nigga? You think Ryan gonna win? You see Ryan that pulled up with YG and shit too. YG was like, nigga, don't put me in the middle of that shit. Don't politic me with that shit.
I don't know what Ryan gonna do after Tank knock him out though. Like,
YG was like, nigga, I fuck with Ryan, but I'm a nigga though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a fact though. Like, nigga.
where the fuck is Ryan from? I thought he was from Oxford or some shit. What's they call this shit out there?
Salute to my guys.
Victorville.
Salute.
What's up with it, D? What's
Victorville.
up with it?
What it do, man? I ain't know you was on here cooking, man. I just got off fucking with
Yeah, we cooking, man. We had to talk about, do the recap with the Tszyu fight, and then we gonna come back later with the Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Devin Haney versus Shakur. But we just wanted to recap what we seen last night. I felt like Tszyu made a statement, bro. That was a hell of a
No doubt.
performance.
No doubt. Great fight.
Hey, D and H Money. What's up, D? Hey,
What's going on, Sports Heaven?
correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want Mr. Shelton to whoop my ass on national television. But didn't me and him make a bet that he would do push-ups live if Tszyu beat my man Tony? Y'all, anybody remember that?
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think I remember that.
I don't want. Okay, I just want to make sure I ain't crazy. I don't want him to hit me up because he think I'm lying.
Can y'all hear me?
Go, we listening.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can all hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I'm just making sure I ain't
Oh, we
lose y'all.
can't hear you.
What
Go
was you
out.
gonna say,
Go out.
Sports Haven?
Go out and come back in.
I can hear him now.
Can't hear
There you
you.
go.
I can't hear
I can
you.
hear
Say no.
you. You good? You
I
ain't gotta
know.
go nowhere. You good?
Oh,
We hear
hey,
you.
I'm fucking with it.
No, I wanted to hear what Sports Haven said. He said something about Uncle Sheldon and then it went out. That's
I
why.
said, do you remember Uncle D? I want to make sure because I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. I want Uncle Shelton jumping on my ass for nothing. Didn't we make a bet that if Tim lose to Tony, if Tim beat Tony, that he would have to give me push-ups on TV, on YouTube?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do remember y'all having a talk, but I don't know which fight it was and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'd be lying if I said I can remember this.
Well, he'll be on here in a minute, probably after he heard that shit. So we'll see.
I just realized Tszyu like the real Creed nigga, but Apollo ain't dead, nigga. That his dad ain't fuck with him. Like his dad was like, his dad ain't like raised and didn't even know that nigga till now. Because he
Yeah,
wanted to
he
fight with
ain't go to the
Harrison.
fight.
That shit
He ain't
crazy,
never
ain't
seen
it?
him fight.
His
He
dad
ain't never
acknowledged that
seen him
nigga because
fight.
he
They
beat Harrison.
said.
Like you could be my son now, nigga. He's like, you earned the right to be my son, nigga.
His pop ain't say that, nigga.
But that's basically what he did, bro.
Shit, he wasn't at the fight last night.
But they was on the phone. They had like a video where they showed the nigga on the phone and they showed the fight on the live. And his father was like, and that nigga don't really know his pops, but he knows this nigga still got the
That nigga
pass,
know his
nigga, to
pop.
carry on the torch.
That nigga know his pop. His pop just don't go in fights.
No, they said that he ain't really know the nigga like that. He just that nigga like he basically just taking the name and fighting, nigga. But that's why he good, nigga, because he ain't riding his dad coattails for real. He coming from the mud with the shit. And motherfuckers, people thought the shit was otherwise.
Hey man, that's how it is, man, in this life. Unfortunately, when a man ain't got a man in his home, a lot of times they got to become the fucking man. So they get it. They get it out the mud. It's probably more athletes with single moms than it probably is with married families. That's crazy.
Right. But I'm saying, but sometimes that's good motivation. I mean, that's good.
it affect you in different ways, but it definitely make you tough as shit when you ain't got no. You get it every damn day growing up in the hood. You ain't got no daddy, nigga. You growing up on these streets. You pick your path.
Nigga, Tim
to make it to
his
this
daddy
far.
put him in a boxing gym. Nigga, cut it out.
You say what?
His daddy put him in a boxing gym.
He did. That's what the niggas was telling. That's what they were saying. I don't know. I gotta pull that shit back up, but it did.
Who was saying
I don't know
that?
if that, I don't know if that shit true. I'm gonna make sure it's true before I say this shit again.
Yeah, I don't
Niggas
know. I
say
don't know
anything.
neither. I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I ain't saying shit. I don't
Just
know. I'm
because
gonna
he
shut the hell up.
just because he had another bitch don't mean he ain't know his daddy. He had step brothers, man, half brothers and shit. Nigga.
Yeah,
I
that
ain't gonna say he didn't know. I know his dad wasn't fucking with him like that. You know what I'm saying? But he fucking with him now because he like you know earned the right to parent. That nigga just a hardcore nigga. He like you one of my bastard
His dad
kids.
been fucking with him.
Shit, now you could become the main bloodline now because you repping nigga.
Sometimes that
Been
do hit
fucking with
home.
him.
Because I remember when I was
Y'all
young
gotta
and I
cut
had to
that
sit
shit
my
out.
ass down. In my mind, I was like, I'm gonna prove I can be something with myself, whether my father involved in my life or not. And when I was sitting down, I hadn't done nothing with myself yet. I was madder than a motherfucker.
Everybody felt like they ain't had no daddy, but that nigga had a daddy, nigga.
Man, that nigga did not have no daddy. I'm trying to tell you that shit.
Yes, he
His
did
dad did
have a
not
daddy,
fucking with him.
nigga.
It's like
Y'all
Creed,
niggas.
nigga. Like
Hey,
Creed, the movie Creed.
everybody
That
got
nigga,
one. It's if he was in your life. Everybody got
His
one.
daddy was
right,
in
you
his
know what
life,
you know what
bro.
I meant, D. You know exactly what I meant.
His dad was in
He
his
ain't
life,
really
bro.
fucking
No,
with this
he
nigga.
wasn't,
I
nigga.
don't
That nigga
know.
went
I
back to
don't
Russia
know
and
if he
told
was
him
or
a whole
not. I'm
nother
just
story.
saying
Nigga,
shit.
he
Yo,
wasn't
that
into
nigga
his
was in
That's
his
what I
life.
meant
life,
when I
bro.
said he didn't have no
Hey,
daddy. He got
and
it.
I
That
tell
He
you
knew
nigga
that
had
something
nigga
to
was
else.
his
I
daddy.
tell you
You
something
know,
y'all
else.
niggas canceled, bro.
A man can live in the house and still not be fucking goddamn have no fucking damn relationship with his son.
that's
So
true.
it's a lot of shit can go there while
That's
we
what I'm
talking.
saying. That nigga
Shit,
had
just
his
because you
daddy,
fucking
nigga.
make a baby and stay in the house, that don't mean you fucking getting respect or you just don't
Right.
know.
Yeah,
But like my point is, he ain't like
And just
Chavez
because you
Jr.
don't
where he
live with
grew
the
up rich
motherfucker,
with his
just
dad,
because
and
you
he
don't
was
live with
just
him
trying
don't
to
mean
buy,
you wasn't a dad either, nigga.
please his dad. He ain't doing the shit for his dad. He like
How
a
the
real
fuck you
fighter.
gonna be there from a whole nother country, nigga? That's like your dad being in Africa somewhere and you say, yeah, that nigga was in
What
my
you
life.
mean,
He
nigga?
from Australia, really?
What you
Hey,
mean, nigga? That don't mean
Hey,
you don't know
Tim
what
Z
his
from
dad
there.
was
I
doing.
know he
You don't know
Russian
how
and
many
some shit.
times. You don't know what his dad was doing. You don't know how many times that nigga was coming to get him. You don't know if he was
Hey, I'm
killing
just
him.
reading what the people said, what this nigga
I just
said.
told you
Tim
what the
Z.
deal was, nigga. That nigga went to
No, you
Russia,
don't know what the
a whole
deal
nother
was,
family,
nigga.
nigga.
No,
I think
you
it's
do
because
not know
Tim
what
Zoo
the
said it
deal
in the
was.
interview or some shit. He said I gotta fight it. He said some shit like he ain't mad at his dad or nothing. He ain't got like no hard feelings and none of that shit. He like it's like it's just some man shit, nigga. And his dad just respecting him as a man, nigga. Like shit. I ain't trying to be your
They
daddy
had
no more, nigga. But
problems, but
nigga, you still my
you know his
son,
daddy,
nigga. you doing this because of me, nigga. You know I
I'm
need
He
that.
going
said
out and
he
coming
gonna
back
share
in
this
again.
bag.
H, I'm still my shit making a noise. I'm going out and coming back in again. I'm on my phone. I'll be back.
What you say? He said, I know I ain't been there for you, son, but guess what though? You still gonna share this bag with me, nigga.
Yeah, speaking of which, you know what press conference gonna probably come to blows though? If Devin and Tank ever fight. I think Coach Cal be
What,
scrapping
nigga?
and Bill be scrapping, nigga. Devin
I
and
don't see
Tank
that
be
fight really
scrapping.
taking place.
Hey, Coach Calvin had me rolling. He was
I
like, get
think
off my
Shakur
dick.
gonna knock off Devin Haney. I think Shakur gonna knock off Devin Haney. I don't think Devin Haney gonna make it to Tank. Like he'll
Man, he
probably
not fighting Shakur. He running. We ain't gonna see that fight today. 28
he
years
gonna
or
have to fight
29.
Shakur, or it gonna look real bad. And
It's gonna
Bob
look
Arum
real
said
bad because he ain't
Shakur
Bob
fighting.
Arum
lining up.
said Shakur.
Shakur lining
Bob,
up to be the contender for the belt. So
If Devin gonna
yeah,
you
he
drop
don't
them
fighting
have
to
you
belts,
don't
become the
have no you don't have
mandatory.
a choice.
He fighting to become the mandatory.
he do
And
got a
Bob
choice.
Arum
He
already
gonna
said
drop them
Shakur.
belts.
Bob Arum already said Shakur gonna fight
That's
the
what I
winner of Devin
said.
Haney and
So unless
Lomo.
he move up, he's gonna have to fight.
Devin gonna
Devin
drop them
gonna drop
belts.
the belts and fight Tank at a catchweight. That's
He
what he
not
about to do.
fighting Tank. Like what's the name? Coach Calvin already said they ain't doing
They
business
not
with them
giving that
niggas.
nigga no
They
catch
not.
weight, man.
Yeah, they ain't giving that nigga no money. They not giving him no fucking help. They not fucking with them. They
Because
not
of
doing
Bill
business
whole
with them
ass.
niggas.
Bill fucked the fight up talking that bullshit.
Yeah, talking that bullshit. He fucked up an opportunity. They don't want to do business with him. Coach Calvin said, "Let him starve, nigga. Fuck him."
Coach
They
Calvin's
not
like, get
even.
off my
Yeah,
dick.
yeah. They not even worried about it. They said they don't like the antics they try to do to try to make a fight or whatever the bullshit they be doing.
That Bill be going too far, though. I told you he fell in love with that camera. Like at first it was cool. Then he kept getting worse and worse. Like when you be on that camera all the time, that shit become like a drug almost. You know what I'm saying? That shit he went too far with that shit.
I guess they gonna rely on the boxing fans to call Tank a duck because if he don't fight him, whatever reason, you know what I mean. Coach Calvin said they don't want to do business with them niggas. You know what I mean, because all the bullshit that come with it. Nobody want to deal with no clown like Bill Haney. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That nigga's a clown, but Shakur knocked him off easily. So, if they not going to get a Tank fight, why not fight Shakur?
Facts.
And that's the fight that your promoter was trying to make anyways, bro. So I don't know what's up with all that bullshit they doing, bro. With all that capping, right? Big Chop, why Devin Haney don't keep the same energy with Shakur, and Shakur is the same age as him. And Shakur called him out. And Shakur beat him up on video in his hometown. Why he don't want that run back with him?
That nigga scared, man.
He a duck. Yeah,
Man,
for sure. No
Duck,
cap.
duck.
You see what I'm saying? Why he don't want to run it back?
He's not fighting Shakur. I told y'all that, man. A minute ago. Like,
He
he's not fighting
lame, then,
Shakur
bro. He a hoe. He a bitch.
anytime
Then.
soon.
Why he not
never
fighting?
wanted to fight him. He's been avoiding him his whole career.
He a hoe. He a bitch.
Like it's on a bulletin board at the Devin Haney Promotions headquarters. They got the shit on the bulletin board and say we not fighting Shakur. That shit is like a priority over there. It always has been.
Them niggas know.
Why you think that is? No cap. Why you think that is?
Because he got the greatest chance to beat him. Because it's like he
them niggas
boxed
chasing
good, he
stardom.
the same length almost. Like they probably be longer, nigga. They know each other from sparring growing up. And Shakur probably got the better of this nigga, and they know their tendencies. They know each other because they didn't probably sparred enough times to.
Them niggas wanted to be
grew up
together,
together.
but they wanted to take the.
Because he probably got a complex. He probably got a complex towards Shakur, nigga, where he feel like it might even be true. It might just be in his head. You know what I'm saying? He might be better than Shakur right now, and it's just in his head because Shakur used to be better than him when they was kids. Niggas got all types of complexes and shit with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But that's the mental aspect of the game. It's like when Floyd was fighting Zab Judah. What did Roger tell him in the corner? He was like, "Nigga, don't let him get confident, nigga." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Don't let him get confident." Because you got to think, fighting is mostly mental, nigga. So you got different complexes with niggas. They got different dynamics and different relationships.
Devin ain't the better fighter than Shakur right now.
Make you act different.
You said Devin might probably be the better fighter than Shakur. That's definitely not true. Shakur is a much more seasoned fighter. He much more crispy with it, and he much more sharp. He's sharper than Devin Haney.
He control the ring more too.
I mean, I think like Shakur just got more tools than Devin Haney.
I think Devin is just so confused. Like this nigga just so confused. He don't have no identity. Like he don't know who he is as a fighter. Like
because he got pushed. His dad took him around the world and all these different gyms. Like he supposed to talk about UL Judah, the Godfather. He fucking with
trainers. Like they got different trainers.
Jeff Mayweather came out and said he was the nigga that trained Devin Haney. It was like
exactly like because Bill Haney had the money to go get all of these trainers. That's how he had Floyd Mayweather Sr. as his trainer. He was only 15 years old because Bill Haney could afford that shit. That's why he was going to train with Roy Jones, traveling the world. Shakur, all he needed was his grandfather, nigga. He didn't need all of that, nigga.
But see, Bill thought he was a mastermind. Where he was like, I'm gonna go to all these different trainers and take all their games, and then he gonna be the ultimate nigga. But that ain't how that shit worked.
Tank
he should
ain't
have
have
stick
to
with
do all
one
of
nigga.
that. Tank had Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. And they did a hell of a job. Look, he fucking better than Devin Haney. And he had to
stick with one nigga. You gotta stick with one. You can't fucking embody every nigga.
I think Devin Haney is confused too as a person and shit too. Not just as a boxer, also as a person. You know, he don't know, he has no identity. You know what I mean?
He grew up, he just been in boxing gym. He been in the boxing gym his whole life, and his dad been on some. That nigga Bill is a wild nigga. Like he a character, nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga like this in my life. So it's like Bill is a fucking character, and that's his daddy. You know what I'm saying? So this shit has got to be a different situation, a situation I can't understand. So I'm like, if Bill, he want to do the best for Devin.
Yeah, just looking at Devin's face, I think he getting tired of it. Like I think he getting tired of Bill's shit. It's like a nigga looking at his expressions and shit.
Bill like Joe Jackson.
If he want to be the first son to get tired of his dad shit, that don't mean he gonna say something again.
Exactly. Now I think he's hiding behind his father. I think his dad is trying to protect him from Shakur, from that beat down. You know what I mean? Because he know, because he know Devin Haney can't fuck with him, and Devin Haney, he know he can't fuck with Shakur. So that's why they don't want that smoke. He protecting his son. He want to protect that. Oh, he don't want his son to lose. You know what I mean? He knows Shakur could beat him. Bill Haney even told me. He said, "Man, the people believe Shakur is the person to beat Devin Haney." That's what he said because of that sparring video. He said so the people believe that he can beat him.
He don't got that it factor. Like he just don't got that it factor to make you like I don't go fuck. Like he just ain't got it. Like I don't.
And when
like,
he told me that,
he don't got it. His personality, he don't got it. His swag, it's not in his swag. It's not nowhere in him. Like I'm saying, like.
Man, I'm thinking Devin really want to fight Shakur, but his dad won't let him.
Nah, he don't want to fight Shakur, bro. You know what I mean? He want to fight Loma.
I think he want to fight Loma.
If he want to fight Shakur, he'll come out and just say it then, nigga. If he
want
to fight a nigga, he'll come out and say it like he said. No, like he running the show. No, he want to fight Tank. That's why he come out and say he want to fight Tank.
His dad said Devin Haney is the balls.
Exactly.
That's what he just
wanted to fight. If he wanted to fight Shakur, he will come out and say it the way he said he wanted to fight Loma.
Is the exception. Why you can say you can fight everybody else, but when it comes to Shakur,
remember when George Bush was the president? Who was the real boss? It was the vice president, Dick Cheney.
Hey, look, I'm gonna put Bill Haney number in the private chat. So
Bill
y'all
Haney
can ask him. I'm gonna put his number in the private chat so y'all can ask him to fight Shakur. Y'all can text him fight Shakur. No, I'm gonna put his real number in there. He tell the truth. He tell the truth. Want to holler at him, Cam, about this Shakur shit, Phantom.
Man, Bill, you need to get your ass on here, man, and represent Oakland. They get and tell niggas y'all ain't scared of Shakur. Unless you really scared, if you really scared of Shakur, admit that you scared. That's a good. That's a.
He'll try to manipulate a nigga though. He'll try to manipulate.
So this the number right here, right? 712 65.
Say it again.
Oh,
nah, that's not it right there. I'm finna get it for you right now though. I got it right here.
That nigga's wildin' on a Sunday.
Man, Sunday the best day.
But don't try to y'all niggas be all friendly with this nigga.
It's funny. I don't know this nigga, so you know I ain't gonna be friendly with the nigga. I'm like this.
Ask him about the Shakur fight. Nigga.
That's what I want to know. I'm saying I'm doing this to help them niggas out. I'm like, nigga, look, you gotta address this shit. You gotta say something about this shit. You can't be.
Yeah, no cap looking for a job. No cap want to be PR manager.
I ain't trying to be PR man. I don't want to see a nigga go out this bad, nigga. This shit is looking so bad. I want to help, nigga. This shit looking so bad. I want to help, nigga. I don't want to see Devin go out like this. That shit fucked up. It's like a train wreck. Like this shit like Shakur Stevenson horror movie, nigga. Like this nigga just in the background, nigga.
Somebody called Bill in a three-way.
It's like y'all niggas really scared of this nigga Shakur like this? Because this is like the first time I ever heard of some shit like this.
Hey H, just call the nigga live.
I ran off the internet, nigga, because of one fighter, nigga. That shit crazy.
I already said what I had to say. It ain't nothing. My fighter Shakur fighting in the WBC title eliminator, my nigga. I said what I had to say. You know what I mean? We fighting to become the mandatory. Ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I mean? Like Shakur said, nigga, you gonna have to see us soon. You gonna have to see me soon, nigga. They gonna have to see me, nigga. That's what Shakur said, my nigga. They gonna have to see us, bro. They gonna have to see Shakur Stevenson, homie. Ain't nothing else to talk about. We fighting to become the mandatory in what, a couple of weeks, nigga. And we gonna.
Man, Devin, even if Shakur whip your ass, nigga, you still got in there and fought him, nigga. That's the whole point. It's like you gotta want to. You gotta see how good he is. Nigga. You just want to see who the best is for historical record. We don't care if we win or lose.
At least for ass whipping from Tank, your stock might go up. With Shakur, it's like you just get your ass beat.
His stock can go up either way. Because that'd be a big fight under your belt. You took on one of the future legends or the top niggas in your era. You gotta fight a top nigga in your era, nigga.
Like Shakur just beat your ass. You get no clout, nigga.
I mean, he got that, but at least he tried. At least he went for gusto. You gotta try, nigga. It's like I said with De La Hoya, he got his ass whooped by all them niggas. But he put up a good fight in them fights, and he showed had a good
Tell that nigga
account
to
for
fight
himself.
Shakur Stevenson. Tell that nigga stop ducking Shakur Stevenson. Tell that nigga Bob Arum said Shakur Stevenson got next. Shakur Stevenson called your son out. What you gonna do? Y'all niggas ducks. Let that nigga know. Tell him to stop ducking. Y'all got the number, nigga. Y'all do y'all part, nigga. I did my part. I brought Shakur, Devin Haney, and Bill Haney together to make the fight, and they said no, nigga. They said no. They ducked them. They said no. They turned down a fight with Shakur Stevenson, homie. Why they lying on Shakur's name? Said Shakur did a publicity stunt. Nah, he just want to fight, homie. He cleared it up. He want to fight, nigga. Bill Haney, you ain't shit. Let that nigga know he a duck. Let him know. Tell that nigga stop ducking Shakur.
You think Shakur knocked the nigga? He knocked the nigga
Yo,
out.
this shit funny as hell.
Chop, let him know. Tell that nigga stop being a pussy. Keep that same energy with Shakur, Chop. You got the number, Chop. Let that bitch ass nigga know. Get on his line. Call that nigga, Chop. Get on his line, Chop. Let him know, nigga. You big Chop from the MOB, nigga. Fight Shakur, nigga. Keep that same energy with him. Let him know, Sports 7. Tell that nigga, bro, keep that same energy with Shakur, bro. You had all that energy for Tank. Y'all got his number. Let him know how you feel, bro.
Well, I'm gonna call the nigga. I'm gonna call him on the
We the
show.
mob, nigga.
Let
Let that nigga know, Luis. Message that nigga, Luis. Text him. Tell him to fight Shakur.
Yeah.
Let him know, Cam. Tell him keep that same energy with Shakur, bro. Let him know. No cap, get on his line. No cap, tell him you called it out years ago. They would never fight Shakur. Them niggas never wanted that smoke. Let him know.
Man, I don't want to call this nigga number.
Let that bitch ass nigga know. Thug, let him know, Thug.
I'm gonna text this nigga right now.
Coach
Like,
Calvin,
nigga, you need
get on that
to
nigga line.
come on,
Call
Ace
that
Money
nigga,
shit,
Thug.
clean this
Hey,
shit
Thug,
up.
call that bitch ass nigga. He disrespected Coach Calvin. Let him know he a hoe. And B-Hop looking for him. Let him know.
This nigga said
If they ain't called him a bitch, let that nigga know, bro.
Oh, I already called this nigga. He ain't gonna answer.
Nah, let that nigga know, homie. Let him
I'm
know,
gonna call
homie. Get on that nigga ass. Get on his ass, bro. Everybody get on that nigga ass.
Whoa.
Take the walk, I'll do it. All right.
Oh, this nigga. All right. This nigga Bill not answering. Hold on. I think he must have.
Let that nigga know, Chop. Message that nigga. Let him know what it is, nigga. Big Chop, nigga. You know what I mean? Big
Why
Chop.
be on the board? He just stopped coming because y'all would stop talking about
Big Chop
Shakur.
unbiased
But did you cuss the
boxing,
nigga
nigga.
out some shit?
Let him know, nigga. You a professional. You Big Chop, nigga. You know what I mean?
You know what I
mean? Let him know you the Phantom, nigga. From the Masters of Boxing, nigga. We want to know, nigga, what's happening with this Shakur smoke, nigga.
Hello. Hello, is this Bill Haney?
Who's speaking?
This is Big Chop from H Money Boxing. We want to know why is Devin ducking Shakur?
Hold on.
Man, tell him to come on the line.
H Money Boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call, too.
Cook that nigga.
Hold on, this is Big Chop.
Big Chop.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing to pushing the boxers forward. And all those are big fights, great fights. Good. Shakur is a good kid. Devin's a good kid, and you can look forward to that shit happening. But the Super Bowl of the lightweight division will be happening on May the 20th between Devin Haney versus Vasil Lomachenko. For all the marbles, all the
that ain't no Super Bowl, though.
everything. Legacy at 135 pounds.
Okay. Well, Shakur be next one.
All right, so have a good one, brother, and call me anytime.
All right, bet.
Man, that nigga duck, man. Don't let that nigga off the hook, man. See you nigga get off the phone as soon as you said something about Shakur. He want to talk about Loma and shit. Why you let that nigga off the hook, Chop?
No, I asked that nigga about Shakur from the gun butt. That's it.
Yeah, I can't believe you put that nigga number. I thought you was bullshit, nigga.
That nigga
he ducked, nigga. He a duck. You seen that shit? As soon as you asked when Shakur gonna be next, you asked him will Shakur be next? He said he got off the phone. He ducked.
He was trying.
That's a duck, bruh. So you telling me there ain't no duck? You asked him straight up, will Shakur be next after Loma? Did he say yes?
No.
Did he
I
say
asked you
yes?
that from the beginning, though. I said, why is Devin Haney ducking Shakur? And then he said, and he went into this whole rant about the Super Bowl with the lightweight division is happening May something.
You should have cut that nigga off right there. But you
you gotta
just
clip
part,
that.
bro.
You gotta clip it. Clip that shit. Clip it.
No, I
Y'all
can't
niggas
believe
know how to
answer
clip
the
it.
channel,
Clip it.
dog.
Somebody
Dog, that
clip
nigga
it.
watching
Chris,
the
clip
channel,
it. Send
dog.
it to me.
He
Y'all
gotta be
clip that
watching the
shit.
shit.
Send it
That's
to
why
me.
he answered, nigga.
Hey,
He
no
watching the
cap.
shit.
Clip it and make a video of that shit. That's a duck. Ain't that a duck? Did he answer the question? Yes or no, nigga? Or did he get
No,
off
that
the
sound
phone?
like a duck. That sound like a duck,
That's a
bro.
duck. Thank you. Okay. Y'all see that he's ducking. We
This
just
nigga-
called him and
this
asked
nigga-
him. He don't want
This
no
nigga
smoke.
Bill said, he said, who is this? I said, this Big Chop from H Money
That's a
Boxing.
duck. He refused to answer the question about Shakur.
That name got
I
respect.
told you.
That name got respect.
Man, I think
Masters of
the
boxing.
only problem I had when he says when he went into that whole advertisement
Big
about the
shot
Super
making
Bowl.
shit happen, nigga.
This nigga called the Super Bowl
Somebody else
a
gotta
motherfucking boxing.
Y'all niggas gotta get on his line, Phantom. You know what I mean?
This nigga Bill.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
y'all
call this
got the
nigga
number,
too.
nigga.
And I'm gonna be like, look, nigga, you just gotta have Devin. I'm like, you just gotta. I gotta talk to this nigga, dog. Cause I'm like, nigga, you gotta have Devin, nigga, just come clean, nigga. Like, dog.
That shit is
Just say you got this nigga. Ain't gotta say he gotta fight him. He ain't gotta say when he gonna fight him, but he gotta say something about that
He could have
situation.
been
He
on
gotta
some
say
nut
like,
shit
look,
and
I
just
ain't
hold
scared
up
of
for
this
the
nigga.
gunfight.
That
We
nigga
doing
avoided that
business, nigga.
Shakur question. You seen that?
They gotta
See
clean
how
this shit up,
funny a
nigga.
nigga acting? I
That
told
nigga
you.
said. That nigga heard Shakur. He said, "Have a good day, sir."
I don't even care about that shit. This nigga had the nerve to call Lomachenko and Haney the Super Bowl
Like,
of
need
the
I say more,
135
my
division.
nigga? Need I say more, nigga? You heard it from the man's mouth, nigga. He
So
won't no smoke.
I thought when I said, I thought he was gonna hang up when I said, why is Devin Haney ducking Shakur? I thought he was gonna hang up from the gun bust, but he didn't.
Dog, that nigga watching this shit. That nigga picked up that phone on purpose. Nigga.
That nigga Bill he picked up the phone though. He can't even act
Hey,
like
that
he
nigga
not
stupid,
Bill.
dog. That
Bill
nigga
collect
stupid
the
as
phone,
hell
that
for
nigga.
the Super Bowl of
It's like,
Lomachenko, dog.
Hilarious, bro.
He couldn't even act like nigga. If he'd have been like, no, I'd have been like, nigga, we know it's you, Bill. We know you.
That shit is funny, bro.
Oh shit. That nigga Bill.
God damn. I remember when I had called Tszyu Sr. about making a fight with Devin Haney and Tszyu. And now we calling Devin Haney and them to make a fight with Shakur. Now they in the same situation as Tszyu Sr., Bill Haney. And that's when Tszyu and them didn't want to fight him. They, you know what I mean? And he did the same thing as Tszyu Sr. It's like, goodbye. Okay, bye. You know what I mean? Bye. We asked him. I asked Tszyu Sr. about fighting Devin Haney. He did the same shit. Bill Haney, we asked you about fighting Shakur. You did the same thing as Tszyu Sr. Come on, man. This shit is bad, bro. And this shit getting sad.
Yeah, it's looking bad. Looking bad.
I told you, bro. That's funny, from today. Bro. That's new shit. That's new footage for a nigga. To let you know that they don't want no smoke. So you know I ain't capping, bro. When I said that, he asked him about Shakur. He said, "Oh, Shakur's a good kid." What kind of shit is that? That nigga said he's a good. He sound like Cambosis when Cambosis said Devin Haney. Shakur ain't no damn kid. He a grown ass man with a daughter, nigga. The fuck up out here trying to son that nigga, bitch ass nigga. You ain't his daddy.
Oh, phone now.
For real.
But that's how he is trying to son him though, because he think he is dad. Bill think he can mentally get to Shakur because he has some kind of father.
He can get to us. He think he can get to you. He
can't get to me, nigga. I'm enjoying the entertainment, nigga, because this nigga's like, he remind me of this motherfucker I used to work for doing door-to-door scams.
We got the video.
Like these niggas like masterminds and motherfucking human interaction. Like some super villains. And this nigga Bill is like one of them type of niggas, like one of them super scamming niggas.
Yo, that nigga, he's funny as shit, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, Shakur just posted something right now 25 minutes ago. Shakur on some bullshit, nigga. He with Antonio Leonard, Jay Prince and him. Yeah, he making big moves. He with his team. He going for the undisputed, bro. It's over with, Bill.
Damn,
nowhere to run, Bill.
How y'all feel about Albert Prince?
You gotta live on when you live by the
Put
sewer,
it
you gotta
on
die by
Twitter.
the sewer,
Put that
Bill.
shit on Twitter, Chris. Put
I
it
thought
on
you was an
Twitter.
Oakland nigga, dog.
Put it. Hey,
You got
Chris,
niggas believing
send it.
in the DHP method, nigga.
Hey, Chris, listen. Send me that video on Instagram. I'm gonna put it on YouTube and put that video on Twitter and send it to Shakur. I'm gonna send it to Shakur. I'm finna send it to Shakur right now.
Send
So
what to
come on, send
Shakur?
it to me so I can put it out. I'm finna send it to Shakur and put it on Twitter. Make that shit go viral, nigga. Everybody post that shit, tag Shakur and that shit. Make that whole go viral, nigga.
You want me to make a video?
Hell yeah, make a video, put it on your channel.
The video
Yeah,
should be
if you got it. Yeah, make videos of it, nigga.
You talking about what he called the nigga?
Yeah, all of that shit. Hell yeah,
Man,
nigga.
I done did like some
Drop that, make a short of it. That whole go viral. Man,
Big chop from the mob calls Bill. That's
Soon as that shit go viral. Soon as that
Hold
shit go
on.
viral,
I gotta
I'll make a
rewind the damn
YouTube
stream.
channel.
I can record the shit right quick.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Screen record that hoe, man. Make it go viral. Everybody gotta make videos of it. That's how the bloggers gonna pick it up.
That's the science behind that shit.
Yep.
I wish y'all knew how to do all that goofy shit, nigga. I'd have made a channel.
You could have roasted him easier. Like you could have went harder on him. I know I would have did, but you played it. You know, you got your own flavor. You Big Chop, so you let him bury himself. You let the nigga bury himself.
Yeah, I like this nigga crazy. I was trying to let
that nigga answered on purpose though. That nigga watching this shit, dog. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking these niggas trying to be slick about something, dog.
I ain't block my number. I ain't block my number. None of that shit. I'm like, if I block my number, he probably ain't going in.
The perfect play to give y'all niggas the number, bro. While we get on this nigga ass, you know what I mean? As a community, you know what I mean? And you know, I think
Maybe I
that's
should leave this nigga a heartfelt voice message and let this nigga know it's okay if Devin get his ass whooped.
He ain't never seen this type of pressure before. Bill Haney, you said you wanted to smoke. You got it now.
You don't know who gonna get the ass.
That nigga is on the second ring. Like,
it's okay if you get your ass whooped. That's you got your ass whooped by Shakur Steve. Let's give Shakur the opportunity to be great. He giving you the same opportunity. That's what it's really about. It's like, nigga, who could achieve the most? Like, what is the best the person could do? This is what the test is with this shit. It's like, how far can you push yourself mentally?
Get his number changed and shit.
What is the limit to human achievement, nigga? And niggas is answering.
That's just a fight.
Make you niggas great because you answering these questions.
No, but there ain't no reason to get his number changed. As long as niggas gonna be playing on his line and shit.
I just don't think that's a fight Bill and Devin won at 135 because I think right now the secret is that they don't want to let out. Devin is soft to the body right now, cutting all that weight. And Shakur, that's his favorite area to punch your ass at.
Yeah, he a great body puncher for damn sure.
No, I think the niggas should just say, nigga, we just keep it a buck. That's all. That's all you gotta do is keep that shit a buck, man. Just say, like, nigga.
Ain't nobody unbeatable, dog. That's why I'm like.
That's all it is just keep it a buck. That's the only thing.
Once you do all them damn sit-ups and shit and all them damn motherfucking running them miles and shit, you shouldn't be worried about no nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just keep it a buck.
Like, nigga, you done did how many sit-ups, nigga? You done did all these sit-ups and all these motherfucking
fight right now. We don't want that fight right now.
So you can avoid a nigga.
Just say, like, nigga, we want Tank more than we want Shakur. We chasing Tank.
Just keep it should be. It don't matter, nigga. We take it who first come, first serve, nigga.
I know, but what I'm saying with them, just keep it a buck. Just say, like, nigga, that's not what we want.
That's what they need to do. Then they need to get out the game because that's what they sold themselves on. You can't build a brand up. You can't say you Burger King and you sell Whoppers and then you start selling Big Macs with Shakur Stevenson show up.
Bill Haney and that boy don't want no smoke. We see you becoming a mandatory for the belts.
We gotta send them the video too. We gotta give them the video where they don't want no smoke. The new video from the day. Chris will send it to me. So you can send it to him the video once we put it out.
Yeah.
That nigga see that. And I'm gonna send it to him too. Let him know. He doing big things right now. He with Jay Prince and them. You know what I mean? He having a meeting.
You know what you need to do? You just need to focus instead of talking about them niggas. You just need to talk about Shakur and big him up because that'll put even more shit on them.
Of course, but
Like,
we gonna separate the real from the fake.
because that'll
as
put more
well.
pressure on Devin with Shakur is motherfucker getting shine, and
Yep,
ain't nobody talking about Devin.
exactly,
And then Devin
bro.
gonna have to see this man to regain
Facts.
to regain his love from the community, nigga. It's like, dog, Devin, nigga, we don't care. We gonna love you the same if you lose to this nigga or if you beat the nigga.
Hey, Billo,
Nigga,
you
if you
just
don't
missed
fight
it.
this nigga,
Big
if
shot,
you gonna
you
keep the
missed it,
same energy
Billo.
with this nigga, you gonna be tarnished forever, nigga. You don't want
Bill
that,
Haney
nigga.
just confirmed it
Ass
right
whooping is a
now.
lot better than that living in that hell, nigga.
Billo, you just missed it.
He can't whip your ass that
We
bad.
just
You a
called Bill
good
Haney
fighter,
on the
nigga.
phone.
Yeah.
My nigga Chop just called him, asked him about a Shakur fight. Bill Haney was like, goodbye. That nigga said goodbye. Soon as he asked him about Shakur, nigga, he hung up the phone, nigga.
The thing
Don't
that
want
tripped
no
me out, he
smoke.
said the Lomachenko was the Super Bowl of the one. I was like, come
The
on.
lightweight division, you was like, hell no, I heard you. I wish he could have heard you though when you said that. Chop, you could have been like, man, Tank Davis and Ryan, but Chop was playing it smooth though. Chop was being nice to that nigga.
Like this
No, I
nigga
thought
full
he was
time
going
politician.
Rambo.
I can see Bill Haney running for the Republican Party to be a motherfucking politician and shit.
This shit gonna be hilarious.
One thing I ain't
Like,
want
this
to do is
nigga
over
crazy,
talk
dog.
to
That
nigga.
nigga
I
Bill
wanted
crazy,
niggas to
dog.
hear that. Like I wanted to hear niggas to hear what was he saying. I ain't want
He
him
was
to
saying a
over
whole bunch
talk.
of bullshit until you asked him about will Shakur be next, and that nigga said goodbye. That's how you know he don't want no smoke, bro. If you would have said Tank, that nigga would have been like, yes, Tank Davis. We want Tank Davis. We've been calling out Tank Davis. He would have went on a rant.
I
When
should
you
have
said
buffered it
Shakur,
with
that
the.
nigga said
I
goodbye.
should have buffered it with the Tank shit. I should have buffered this nigga. So do you want Tank next?
Oh yeah, he remember you now. He ain't gonna forget you now, nigga. He gonna remember Big Shot.
That nigga crazy as shit.
This video come out.
Oh.
We just asked Bill Haney about Shakur. Chop just called him on the phone. We just had an exclusive interview with the nigga. Asked him about Shakur. That nigga said goodbye. Hung up the phone on the nigga, bro. That's crazy, bro.
And we got a fight announcement for Loma too, so I guess that's a done deal then.
Yeah, word. That definitely was a fight announcement. What you said, May 22nd or something, right?
May 20th.
May 20th.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
Oh shit. Did he give out a venue?
This shit crazy.
That shit is
Yeah,
funny,
Devin Haney,
bro.
he got to put on the show against Loma, nigga. He got to beat Loma ass to make up for this. Like he got to like really put hands on Lomachenko. He got to outbox. He got to make him look like a damn boxing lesson. He got to put a boxing lesson on Loma because everybody talk about Loma is the Matrix. T.O. he outmanned him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really ain't schooled. Ain't nobody really schooled this nigga Loma. If you want to make a statement, he got to school Loma and just make him look like he can't just put him in the boxing casket, nigga. You got to just shut down everything this nigga want to do. You got to put on a master class. If you put on a master class against Loma, you could get some juice in the boxing.
Imagine if he stop him though. That's like super juice, nigga. If he stop Loma, goddamn.
But you still gotta see this nigga Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what this remind me of? This movie called Soldier Story with Denzel Washington. They got like every nigga that was ever good at acting, and that was their first movie. Like Robert Townsend, motherfucker David Allen Greer, all these great niggas is in this movie, and it's like the first movie they ever acted in. And it's like one nigga, it's like an army movie, so it was like the sergeant was talking to Denzel, and he was like about to whoop Denzel ass and shit, or Denzel and him was about to fight. And then the white nigga come in there, he like the superior officer, he tell him some shit about the baseball team, some bullshit that's irrelevant that they happy about. And then when the nigga leave, the sergeant look back and like, I ain't forget about you, boy. That's how Shakur is with this nigga Devin, nigga. I ain't forget about you, boy. Like you gotta come, we gotta finish what we got going, nigga. And the niggas they gotta step up to that plate right now, nigga, because that's what niggas want, nigga. It's here now. It's like you can't say.
I'm convinced that fight ain't never gonna happen.
You can't say this situation don't exist or this ain't a problem right now. This a problem and it's got to be addressed. You got to see Shakur Stevenson sooner than later, not down the road. You got to address this is a pivotal point in your legacy as a fighter. You got to motherfucking see
Yeah,
this nigga.
I
Win or
think the
lose, it don't matter. But you got to see this nigga now because it's been put to the forefront too much. The depression issue, niggas questioning your heart, niggas questioning fucking who you are as a legend. You want to be a legend, you got to take it.
How hard that would
You
be.
want to be. You want to make a statement in boxing history that can't nobody compare you to any other fighter. You take the fight with Shakur Stevenson, regardless of the outcome, nigga. You dare to be great. You go face.
That's what Tank and Ryan is doing right now, nigga. That's what Tank and Ryan is doing.
Charge Bob the fuck up. Make him make that fight, nigga. Overcharge and whatever you got, nigga. Tax that ass. Like,
you want to be known as somebody who took on all challenges, who really want to be the best. And then let's say this. Let's say you lose to Shakur the first time. Y'all can fight again down the road, maybe 2 or 3 times because y'all young. And then y'all can see each other.
You can have a rematch clause.
It ain't never over, nigga. You can always get the rematch. It ain't never over, nigga. As long as y'all niggas young. So it ain't never over, nigga. You got plenty of time. Y'all gonna fight more than once. So you might as well get it in now. It become a legend, nigga. Because niggas gonna love you for giving just because you gave us this fight. We gonna love both y'all niggas. Just because y'all gave us this fight, nigga. Y'all gonna be like Big Meats forever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have that type of love forever, nigga, wherever you go, just because y'all niggas made this fight. Is that, you know what I'm saying? That shit is priceless right there, nigga. You gotta be a legend. That's what it means to be a boxing legend. Just the esteem. It's about the respect. It's about the nigga. That ain't even clout, nigga. This shit is like you like a royalty like even the bum ass nigga that was champion is still a somebody. He's still a nigga that get respect. Where niggas call him champ. Motherfuckers would give his bum ass a beer, nigga. Like I'm buying this shit for the champ, nigga. Because he, you know what I'm saying? It's like Tommy Hearns is like still the Tommy Hearns, nigga. He's still the hitman, nigga, for life, nigga. Motherfuckers treat this nigga like Jesus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When they meet this nigga, everything free. The champ is here, nigga. Motherfuckers love you, nigga. It's like that's the type of respect you can't buy, nigga. It is like shit. You got a chance to get that respect by fighting Shakur Stevenson, nigga. And then both of y'all niggas ascend to the heights of legends, nigga. The immortals, nigga. That's what the shit for, nigga. You already rich, nigga. Shit, you could invest in real. You could stop boxing now and invest in real estate with the bread you already made. Shit. But nigga, you want to be a god, nigga? Shit, a legend, nigga, for live down the pantheon of boxing history. This shit 100 years old, nigga. It's the oldest sport, nigga. First American sport is boxing, nigga. This is what the country used to be on 100%, nigga. Where it's like this is the most important shit when the nigga had to fight. So it's like this is how old the shit is, and you got a chance to be a part of that and to be on the upper echelon of that in the ongoing saga that never ends, nigga. So it's like shit, that's your mark. And that's and even your kids will be able to carry that pride and respect, you know what I'm saying? Just because you relate, just because they in your lineage. So it's like shit, that's like some incredible shit to achieve. So you should take that opportunity regardless if you win or lose, because Hearns didn't beat Leonard the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Did that stop Leonard from being, Hearns for being the nigga to hit the nigga the motherfucking god he is today? No. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Leonard lost to Duran the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Came back in the rematch. No Mas, nigga. No Machenko. You said he was no Machenko. Well, you need to have that Shakur, nigga. You got to be like that with Shakur, nigga. You got to see that nigga. Find a way to win, nigga. You scared, you find a way to win, nigga. You can't outbox him, nigga, then fight the nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's always an answer to any type of puzzle in that square circle, nigga. That's why it's the sweet science, nigga. You got to dig deep into the lores of boxing. That's why y'all got to study boxing history, study all these fighters, because if you would see a wrinkle in some shit, you be like, I could use this against somebody do this, or I could use this in this situation, or if this nigga fight me like this, I could do this. This worked for this man, and he faced this.
Don't be ducking no poppy.
Can't be ducking, nigga. It's always an answer to any puzzle, nigga. So you can't be. That's why you can't duck. It's about using your mind to overcome your opponent. And that's why and that's the challenge you got to put on yourself if you want to be the great or the greatest. You want to be greater than Floyd. This the type of shit you got to do because that nigga was great. But you want to be compared to this nigga or to the nigga, then you ain't even close to being compared to the little Floyd nigga. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, you got a long way to go, young man. You know what I'm saying? You got to start with this fight with Shakur Stevenson. Step up to the plate, nigga. Bill, nigga. I know you scared for your son. Shakur is a mean nigga. But shit. Hey, you better come up with one of them motherfucking shalom, that fucking Islam shit, nigga. Y'all niggas be doing, come up with a motherfucking jihad ass speech to rile this nigga up. Get this nigga to go out there and whoop Shakur ass, nigga. But Shakur gonna try to whoop Devin ass because he want to prove a point to y'all niggas. And then you done probably pissed him off more than what he would have been fighting Dev. See, you fucked up, Bill. You supposed to play the game with Shakur like, nigga. Y'all buddies, y'all friend, y'all supposed to keep it really respect. Like, yeah, Shakur, you supposed to make Shakur feel so empathetic towards you. He ain't even gonna give his best effort when he fight Devin. That was the whole scene you supposed to be playing the whole time. Since you want to be on that Machiavelli shit instead of run a fade with fair and square. So it was like shit. Now the time is you done pissed this nigga off because you done said some shit in that interview when they both was on here. I could tell by Shakur's face he really want to whoop Devin ass now. Like he really want to prove that he ain't shit compared to him. And it's your fault, Bill. Because you was saying some shit, wild shit to this nigga. And the motherfucking that's all I gotta say, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas gotta fight next. You beat Lomachenko, fight Shakur. I don't care if it's a catch weight. I don't care about no belts. Y'all two niggas need to get in the ring right now and settle this motherfucking debate, nigga. Right now. Because this is a pivotal point in boxing history, nigga. Y'all niggas want to be part of this shit or not? Or is y'all niggas just here for the damn Jake Paul shit? Y'all niggas is up there at Jake Paul fight, nigga. This nigga getting all the shine and money, and you niggas is sitting there applauding this nigga, motherfucking being a part of his show. Like, man, yo, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with y'all niggas? That's like the most hustling backwards shit I've ever seen. All because you scared to fight Shakur. If you and Devin and Shakur fight, decide to make that fight, that shit is gonna dominate everything in the boxing world. You want to be a star, that's the fight you got to make because that's some shit people think can't happen. They think they never gonna see. Ain't no young niggas fighting right now, except for Tank and Ryan. And Tank ain't really that young no more. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the fucking Four Kings was Ryan Garcia, T.O., Haney, and Shakur, nigga. And Tank, sometimes they offered to, like, Tank was kind of in there with them niggas, but he was really like outside of them. He was already Tank before them niggas came along. So it was like, those are the Four Kings. And they ain't never even scrapped. So they ain't no damn Four Kings. Because the Four Kings got it on when they was younger than these niggas are now. So y'all niggas gotta make up your mind. Y'all gonna be on some Jake Paul shit and want to be part of that dog and pony show? Or do y'all want to be guys on the earth, nigga? Boxing kings, nigga. Legends in that square circle that last forever, nigga. But motherfuckers is naming their sons after your ass and shit and trying to emulate your lifestyle and shit. You trying to be champions, nigga.
Hey, I'm about to drop the video right now. Matter of fact, I got this shit. That shit is funny as fuck, bro. And I'm finna play it on this shit. That shit is hilarious, my nigga.
Yeah,
Y'all can hear me?
rerun that shit. Rerun that shit.
Y'all can hear me? I'm good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about
Loud
to
and
play
clear,
that shit.
loud and clear.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Holy fuck.
I gotta hear that shit
That
again.
nigga Chop was the perfect person for the job, too. Like, Chop did a hell of a job. He let the nigga bury himself, bro. You know, so I'm finna, here we go. I got it right here. I'm finna upload the shit. This shit is hilarious, bro. This shit is funny as shit. God damn, bro. This shit's so funny, bro. That nigga no goddamn Super Bowl. That nigga says the Super Bowl of the lightweight division. No,
man, he went on that fucking ad campaign right there. I was like, man, this nigga trolling us now.
Here we go.
I was like, Man, tell him to come on the line.
It's money boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call, too.
Cook that nigga.
Hold on, this is Big Chop.
Big Chop.
Man, tell him.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing to pushing the boxers forward. And all those are big fights, great fights. Good. Shakur is a good kid. Devin's a good kid, and you can look forward to that shit happening. But the Super Bowl of the lightweight division will be happening on May the 20th between Devin Haney versus Vasil Lomachenko. For all the marbles, all the bragging
That ain't no Super Bowl, though.
everything. Legacy at 135 pounds.
Okay. Well, Shakur be next one.
All right, so have a good one, brother, and call me anytime.
All right, bet.
Man, that nigga duck, man. Don't let that nigga off the hook, man. See you nigga get off the phone.
That was funny.
This nigga is crazy as shit.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Shakur is a good kid. Nigga, when you gonna fight? That's what we want to know. We didn't ask you if he was a good kid or not. And he ain't a kid, he a grown-ass man, nigga. Stop trying to son him, nigga. That ain't your son, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. The nigga asked you about the Shakur fight and you got off the phone, nigga. Lame ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Play this shit again.
Man, tell him to come on the line.
It's money boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call, too.
Cook that nigga.
Hold on, this is Big Chop.
Big Chop.
Man, tell him.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing to pushing the boxers forward. And all those are big fights, great fights. Good. Shakur is a good kid. Devin's a good kid, and you can look forward to that shit happening. But the Super Bowl of the lightweight division will be happening on May the 20th between Devin Haney versus Vasil Lomachenko. For all the marbles, all the bragging
That ain't no Super Bowl, though.
everything. Legacy at 135 pounds.
Okay. Well, Shakur be next one.
All right, so have a good one, brother, and call me anytime.
All right, bet.
Man, that nigga duck, man. Don't let that nigga off the hook, man. See you nigga get off the phone.
It cut off your first question on Chop. You was like, why is Devin ducking Shakur?
Yeah, he went into the rant about the nigga ain't answer. He basically went into Shakur, a good kid.
Yeah. That question was key though. That started it all.
Yeah, that question. That's what he went to the. That's why his nigga was Shakur. He went. I let him go on this little rant, and I was just gonna ask him, nigga, what's up with Shakur? He ain't going to say. He said, all right, nigga, call me anytime. See you later, bye, nigga.
This shit crazy, dog.
I didn't think that nigga was going to answer the phone, though.
I didn't think that nigga was going to answer either, nigga. I thought y'all was playing, nigga. Like, y'all was just trying to I can't believe this nigga really posted the damn chat, nigga.
This shit might be an old
crazy,
that
crazy ass nigga. I wonder if this nigga was watching the whole time anyway, though. And this nigga gonna see it anyway. But like, this, I knew this nigga had this nigga call me. I'm like this. I just want to see the goddamn fight, nigga. I don't care about no person.
He wasn't watching before. He was watching afterwards. I tell you that. Like,
I just want to see Shakur Stevenson fight with they niggas as young niggas. I don't want to. I'm tired of watching old niggas fight. That shit is whack, nigga. We want to see some young niggas do what young niggas do. Like, fighting is for young niggas. We don't want to see no old niggas playing chess with each other.
Like,
these niggas don't want to gas out.
Put that energy out there, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Y'all put that energy out there.
We want to see some young niggas in their prime, nigga, exercising the best of what the sweet science is about, nigga. We want to see the
like if he ain't put that energy out there, I feel like niggas bullying him. But like he put that energy out there. So it ain't like niggas is bullying.
That's a dangerous game y'all niggas is playing.
Yeah, I'll fight anybody and everybody ducking, and then you got a nigga who say, I'll fight you, and it's like, oh, we got to go to 140, bye.
Yeah. Like with the Tszyu shit, I felt like niggas started bullying Tszyu. But like, we ain't bullying you, nigga, because you asked for that. Like, you asked for that, nigga. You asked for all.
You know, Tszyu here, I'm like, damn, nigga. Shakur got to be on Devin head like he was on Tio head. Like Shakur, he need to be on Devin head like Devin was on Tio head.
Sure.
And then they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Like if Shakur start getting on Devin head, like how we on his head right now, that shit gonna have to happen, nigga.
Hey, you know how to edit no cap? You know how to do the editing?
But I gotta get like the computer program for editing, but I can do that.
And I'm saying you don't need all of that to edit the video for real, like because Chop asked them first, why is y'all ducking Shakur? So we need to make the video right. So the conversation, like the video should start with Chop saying, why are you ducking Shakur? Right? And
I
then
can do that shit in like 2 seconds, nigga.
yeah, do it though. Could you edit the joint and like set it up like and make it a short?
I see what you're saying. Brody. I guess I could do that shit, man. Why the fuck not? I want this fight to happen. So let's get this. Let's start talking. Let's start instigating this shit.
Well, that's new footage. Yeah, we
I do. I said I do it. I just need. All right. Let me go back.
Because
I've been drinking whiskey this whole time.
Chop started the shit off. Chop was like, nigga, he said, why is you ducking Shakur? And then this nigga went into a rant and shit and started saying Shakur is a good kid and all this weird shit. And then Chop asked him again. He said, could you fight Shakur after Loma? And then the nigga just got off the phone quick. Like we gotta be professional with that shit, bro. For real.
Replay
hey,
it one
Billo,
more time.
You can't protect this nigga, Billo. Ain't no saving these niggas, bro.
Replay it one more time.
Nigga, they said they wanted to smoke. You got it, nigga, and we bringing it, nigga. Right here, my nigga. The smoke they ain't never seen before, nigga. They wasn't ready for this shit, nigga. You can't protect these niggas, Billo. Can't nobody save these niggas, bro. It's a green light on these niggas, man. We rocking with Shakur, nigga.
Replay one more time.
Billo going hard for the niggas in the chat. Hey, Billo. Billo going hard.
Rerun it one more time.
Billo trying to say that nigga.
Oh shit. This shit
it's over with. It's just the beginning. We just getting started, my nigga.
Then I realized, like, man, maybe we can't get enough shit out there to make fights happen by just making motherfuckers mad at each other where they have to fight by just putting out these facts.
Yeah,
we need to instigate the fight. What we should be doing is just instigating the fights between the niggas we want to see fight, nigga. Just don't let up on that shit.
Hey, Cap, make it a short. Hey, Cap, make it a short where hey, Cap, make it where the video started where Chop was like, he said, is this Bill Haney? And then Chop was like, he said, why are you guys ducking Shakur? You know, that's how the video should start off like that. You know what I mean?
Where's that clip you just played, Ben?
All right, but it didn't start at the beginning where it was supposed to start at. Like,
I know.
Look, here we go.
Man, tell him to come on the line.
It's money boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call, too.
Cook that nigga.
Hold on, this is Big Chop.
Big Chop.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing to pushing the boxers forward. And all those are big fights, great fights. Good.
You got that saved already?
Oh, why you stop?
Yeah, I got this one saved. You on Instagram?
Yes, upload that shit and send me the link so I can download it. Then I can edit the shit and I'll send it back to you.
You said, but we ain't got the part where in the beginning where Chop was like, where the nigga Chop was like, nigga, you know what I mean? Where Chop was like, why is y'all ducking Shakur? Yeah, the way he started the conversation, he was like, is this Bill Haney? You know what I mean?
Hold on, play it back again.
See, it ain't start from the beginning. He skipped.
I don't okay. Now I get. Man, tell him to come on the line.
It's money boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call too. I'm about to do it now. I gotta find what hour is that shit on?
Real nigga, fuck that.
You got the time code. You got the time that the conversation started, so I can bring it up on the screen.
Chris, I think sent me like an updated version. Let's see. He said, this the new video. I did it. Send it to me, Chris. Damn. Oh, here we go. Let's see. This shit is hilarious, man. This shit's so funny, bro. God damn.
why is Devin ducking Shakur?
Go back.
Hey, the way he said this shit was funny as hell. Hey,
Cook that nigga. Hold on, this is Big Chop. Big Chop. Thank you for continuing to push the boxers forward, and all those are big fights, great fights. Shakur is a good kid. Devin's a good kid. You can look forward to that shit happening. But the Super Bowl of the lightweight division will be happening on May the 20th between Devin Haney versus Tszyu Lomachenko. For all the marbles, all the brag. There ain't no Super Bowl, no. Everything. Legacy at 135 pounds. Okay. Well, Shakur be next one. All right, so have a good one, brother.
This nigga said to have a good one. They have a good one, brother. Is another asshole
That's
move.
the better version. Let's see. I'm about to upload it to the computer. So y'all think that's the better one? Hey, so how can I send you this video then that I got? You on Instagram?
You talk about the way you got?
Is you on Instagram? Yeah, the one that I got the updated one.
This is what you do. You upload it on MediaFire.com. You upload it, or you got
Why can't send it to
OneDrive
you
on
on
Microsoft?
Instagram?
You got Windows, nigga? Like, what computer is you on, nigga?
I'm on a little laptop. I'm saying why can't?
I'm saying like what the
why can't
operating
send it to
system
you?
is.
I'm saying
You
why
got
can't?
Is it Mac? Is it Apple or is it P?
It's
Is it
just
Windows?
like a regular Windows computer.
Yeah, just upload that shit.
I'm saying,
motherfucking MediaFire.
Are you on Instagram? No cap. Hey, no cap. You on
Hell
Instagram?
no, I ain't got no social media, nigga. I'm trying to stay away from the feds. Like, so I ain't trying to be tapped in the matrix. I'm trying to be off the grid.
This shit crazy. Here, I'm finna play. All right, this the new one. Hold up, bro.
I put it like this. I ain't even got the shit to edit this shit right now either way. I mean, I do. I can get it right quick, but nigga, I ain't about to do that shit, though. I ain't gonna waste your time because I'm like, I'm in this bitch pilt right now. I've been drinking some of this shit. What is this shit? Buchanan's Deluxe. I ain't drinking like 15 years. But what I'm saying is this, bro. Shit ain't that hard, nigga. The fans need get the fans what they want.
Video. All right, here it go.
All these niggas gotta do is give the fans what they want, and they all the success they have, nigga.
Right here.
And they can retire much earlier, nigga. Like the key part of boxing is you gotta retire early, nigga. You gotta retire before 35. Like you got not before, but like 35 is like I say you should retire. And that's if you ain't take.
Why is Devin ducking Shakur?
Hold on.
Man, tell him to come on the line.
It's money boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call too.
Cook that nigga.
Hold on, this is Big Chop.
Big Chop.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing to pushing the boxers forward, and all those are big fights, great fights. Shakur is a good kid. Devin's a good kid, and you can look forward to that shit happening. But the Super Bowl of the lightweight division will be happening on May the 20th between Devin Haney versus Tszyu Lomachenko. For all the marbles, all the
that ain't no Super Bowl though.
Everything. Legacy at 135 pounds.
Okay, well, Shakur be next one.
All right, so have a good one, brother. And
no, why is Devin ducking Shakur?
Hold on.
Man, tell him to come on the line.
It's money boxing.
Hey, Bill, you a real nigga for answering that call, too.
Cook that nigga.
Hold on, this Big Chop.
Big Chop.
Yeah.
Thank you for continuing to pushing the boxers forward. And all those are big fights, great fights. Good. Shakur is a good kid. Devin's a good kid, and you can look forward to that shit happening. But the Super Bowl of the lightweight division will be happening on May the 20th between Devin Haney versus Vasil Lomachenko. For all the marbles, all the
that ain't no Super Bowl, though.
Everything. Legacy at 135 pounds.
Okay, well, Shakur be next.
All right, so have a good one, brother. And
Man, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Them niggas don't want no smoke. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me. He said Devin and Shakur is gonna happen when, nigga. The nigga Chop just asked you. He said, "Is it gonna be next?" You said it's gonna happen. You didn't say when it was gonna happen. Then the nigga asked you specifically when, and then you got off. You hung up on him. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum said he wanted to do the shit next after Loma. That shit is crazy, bro. I can't believe this shit, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I don't know what more to say. I guess we gotta just get into the next video, huh? We gotta get into the smoke. We gotta get into the Devin Haney versus Shakur shit. You know what I mean? We gotta get ready for that, bro. Cause Bill, you just gave us some more shit to talk about, Bill. You just keep on capping and capping, like you don't get enough of this, Bill.
Man, you cyberbullying this nigga Bill right now. You cyberbullying Bill Haney, nigga.
I ain't bullying this nigga. I'm just saying make the fights. So he wasn't bullying Tank Davis for all of these years. He wasn't bullying.
No, I'm not saying you wrong for doing it. I'm just saying, like, damn, nigga, you going in on this nigga.
I mean, he wasn't going in on Tszyu. He wasn't going in on Tszyu. Bill Haney wasn't going in on Gary Russell. He wasn't bullying Gary Russell. Okay, he didn't bully Calvin Ford when he said Calvin Ford was broke and said Tank Davis wasn't paying him.
Damn.
That wasn't bullying him saying, oh, Devin Haney was going to knock out Tank when he was doing all that barking. Come on, bro. When a nigga want to fight, now it's like, you don't want no smoke. Now you got somebody that want to fight, somebody that care about the belts. I remember they was complaining that nobody wanted to fight them. They said they had all the belts and nobody want to fight. Well, now you got somebody that care about the belts, somebody that want to fight, and you ain't trying to see him. That shit is crazy. The nigga Chop asked him specifically, when are you fighting Shakur? The nigga couldn't answer the question. He couldn't answer the question. He got off the line quick. That shit is crazy, my nigga. For real, bro. Them niggas acting real funny, bro. I told you, bro. You see for yourself now. No cap. I mean, I know you been said it, but you witnessed it firsthand on the panel.
Hey,
like,
H Money,
I've been said it, but I didn't know it was this bad.
I sent the video to Shakur.
I didn't know the fear was this real.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one did you send to him?
The second one where he asked him when he was ducking and then.
Oh, for real? How you get it?
Yeah.
You screen recorded the shit?
Yeah.
Dang. Hey, you know how to make it a short? You know how to make the videos a short though? You can screen record it and make it like a short.
I could basically just send you the video and you could.
I don't know how to make it do all of that.
Man, send that shit to me and I'll upload it, nigga. I know what to do. And that's what I was trying to get you. I just wanted somebody to see the video because I couldn't record. I mean, I could have recorded it right now, but I'm kind of under the influence. So I don't know if I'm gonna record the shit right.
Send it to him. Send it to No Cap. Let my nigga Cameron send it to you.
Put your number in the chat.
I can sit there and motherfucker.
Put it in a private chat. Put it in a private chat so he can send it up to. So he can send it to you.
Yeah, I can upload the shit on it. That ain't shit.
Damn.
I just didn't want to sit there and have to slice the damn part out where he. I mean, that shit would ain't really that much.
Put your number in the private chat so Cam can.
I'm just lazy as fuck right now, nigga. I've been working all
Nah, nigga,
goddamn week.
Sunday, nigga. Fuck that. We working, we grinding, we got good footage, bro.
You might have to
Shit
cut
finna
it
go
out like the
viral.
first 10 seconds before that, cause I was waiting on H to put the video on. But outside of that, I got it.
That shit's crazy. What? Hey, so you got it? No cap. How we gonna send it to you?
Shit, you can upload it on the internet. I told you, MediaFire, one of the motherfuckers work. Shit, it's or the Google Drive, nigga.
What's
You got
your
Google
email?
email, nigga. You can upload it on the shit on the Google Drive, nigga.
Yeah.
Send me the link, nigga. Post the
I'm
link
trying
in
to
the
email
private
it to
chat.
you. Let's see, can I email it
I
to
need
you?
all that shit to make it.
Email it to me. Hold on, I got a
said what,
YouTube
bro?
for this shit.
I said,
What's
what
your
you
email
email
is?
I'm one of them niggas that's paranoid of the government, nigga. I be trying to
Man,
limit.
hey man, come on, man.
I'm
This
for
nigga
real, nigga.
wild as hell. Oh,
Hey, nigga, I ain't done. I try to keep my
nigga wild.
motherfucking consumer credit report, all that shit low profile. I'm like, dog, shit is real, nigga. These niggas will be psychologically attacking your ass, or you won't even realize the
What's
shit
your
because they got
email,
all
no
your
cap?
information.
What's
This
your
nigga
email
no
though?
care, bro. He talking about
Give me
the
your
government.
email.
The government psychologically attacked.
Hey, no cap. What's your
Shit real,
email
nigga.
is?
I'm trying to tell you, nigga, like that shit. Like, hold on, let me pull up Google on my shit.
This shit.
You understand? I've been living a wild lifestyle this past 4 years, nigga. Like, shit, it's like a motherfucker either go ascend to the top, nigga, or disintegrate, nigga, or just burn up in the sun, nigga. It's like it's only two motherfucking choices, nigga. That's why these niggas with that they need the eye of the tiger, nigga. Like I'm like Devin ain't cut. I'm like Devin got the eye of the tiger, dog. I don't want to see this nigga go out like this. I know this nigga better than this. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight, nigga. Like this nigga a competitor. He ain't no motherfucking cherry picker. I put it in the private chat because I don't know where house to put it. Because I'm on shit.
Let me see.
With the email, because the shit too long for me to say. But I've been drinking too much. Because I ain't drunk in like 15 years, but I had to do it because somebody gave me this shit for free. But I'm like this.
Nigga, you had to drink it because it was free.
Yeah, because it was a gift. It was like you gave me a gift. I gotta accept it, you know. Like, but it's like motherfucking.
I mean, you gotta drink it, nigga.
Yeah, I do because they want me to drink it. It's like they giving me this for a reason.
Oh,
so it's like
they want you to relapse.
But it's like motherfucking the shit ain't as like all this ducking the shit and all these papers. The boxing is bigger than ever, but they haven't tapped into that vein. And you know, I could say what the vein is right now, but it's like, should I get paid for putting out this business plan that's go take boxing to the damn pinnacle of prestige? And I'm like, shit, I would do it just for the love of the game. But at the same time, I can't give out the game for free, nigga, because that is just against one of my moral fabrics. That's just embedded in my DNA. It's like I gotta get paid for when I'm doing something significant. I gotta get paid. But anything else is like, all right, it ain't shit. It's free. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucking these niggas are shooting themselves in the foot, wasting time. Like these niggas be wasting time. I'm like, yo, you know how much money these niggas could have made by now? Shakur, Devin, Tank, and all them niggas, if they would have just fought each other, they would be on the third fight right now, making even more money, being more famous, enjoying more glory.
Hey, check your email, no cap.
Enjoying more prestige. And these motherfuckers out here bullshitting, holding up the game. I see it.
Hey, check your email, no cap. See if you got it.
I'm downloading it right now.
Oh, you got it?
It's already complete.
I bet it. Make it a short, no
Let me
cap.
look at this shit.
Hoe up. Edit that whole.
All right, I see it. Now, what you want me to do with this shit?
Real nigga, man. Edit that part out. Take that part out when you say he a real nigga. Fuck that nigga. He ain't no real nigga.
Hold on.
Take
I gotta see what type of editing software I got.
Can't say they're real nigga.
You should be able to do this with the Windows editor, dog.
Hey, no cap the
I
one.
think every Window's got a video
No cap
editor
the
on
one
there.
to say. No cap the one to say he a real nigga.
Yeah, he ain't no real nigga. Fuck that nigga.
He's the real nigga for answering that phone, nigga.
Yeah,
Because I
hey,
would,
here
if I
it
see a
go.
number I don't know, I
He
ain't
ain't no
answering that
real
shit.
nigga, bro. He trying to push the narrative. He
Like if I
wasn't
see a
trying to
number
answer
I
no.
don't know
He didn't
that I
even
don't expect
answer the
calling me,
question.
I ain't
Think about
answering
it.
it.
The question the nigga
He ain't
asked,
care
he never even answered the question. He ain't
because
answered
he
the
never
shit. He
gonna
just
answer
was
the.
promoting the Lomo shit.
Okay,
He
let me
didn't answer
explain because
shit.
you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it how I'm seeing it. That's why
Oh
we
yeah,
have
I
it.
think what you saying. You're not calling him a real nigga. You saying he a real nigga for answering the phone.
Right. I'm not saying he a
Oh
real
yeah,
nigga for the
I can
Shakur
see
Steve.
that.
I'm saying just because he picked up the phone. Because we know
Oh
he been
yeah.
bullshitting on the Shakur. That's been the whole plan was to bullshit
That
Shakur
nigga
from the
is. I ain't
beginning.
even gonna hold you. That
So he
nigga
ain't never
cool. He
switched up because he
answered the
been doing that
second
shit
ring. That
the
shit
whole
kind of
fucking
pulled me
time.
off guard. I wasn't
But
expecting the nigga to answer.
I
Like the
told you he
first,
was gonna answer. I know this nigga, man.
like I
did
swear
you?
I didn't think the nigga was gonna answer. The first time I called, like I could.
I knew he was
He on
gonna
Like,
answer.
he on his grind. That nigga like I'm answering all calls. This shit could be important.
yeah.
I was in that phase a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But that's so he got some shit going on. But it's like this. I'm like this.
Because the first time I had my number blocked, then I hung up. Said, I'm not gonna block my
Just
number.
because you disagree with it, how a nigga moving and what a nigga doing, don't mean you gotta be goddamn full war with niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I know the debt Shakur shit suspect. He did suspect shit, but it's like it's not enough to the point where I'm like, fuck you and everything you do, and nigga, everything I'm against whatever you for. You know what I'm saying? It ain't to that damn extent. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. So it's like I can objectively give this nigga a chance to explain himself, and for Devin to say make a statement upon Shakur and what the people talking about. And I will give them a chance. I want them to address that, and I will give them the chance to address that before putting that shame on to them. Because once you put shame on somebody, it's there for it's sustained. So it's like he's like a nigga who got uh, accused of rape. He was found not guilty. He's still a rapist just because he was accused of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
yeah,
motherfuckers is walking around with
you
that
put
shit, and
smut
he
on the
was found
nigga
not guilty.
name.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's
When
like
you put smut on the nigga name for no reason. But I think he kind of gave us energy to put that smut on the name.
I understand, but I'm not saying I'm going full like fuck everything. I'm just going 100% shit on this nigga and whatever these niggas doing over here. Like I ain't on that
Man, them
drill
niggas
shit
ducks.
where it's like ops and
Them
nothing
niggas
else.
ducks, man.
I'm on some shit like, look, nigga, come to the table. They still offering something for box. Shakur needs the Devin fight too for his legacy. It's a two-way street. I'm like, look, nigga, we want to see this fight as boxers fans. We want to have we want to be part of some legendary shit in our lifetime. Shit, like I ain't never seen Hearns and motherfucking Leonard front row and shit. Or no did no shit like that. So I'm like,
Hey,
I need the motherfucking legacy fight that I can be attend live and shit, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, motherfucker, niggas want this
hey, look,
shit.
y'all look in the
So it's like
private chat.
we gonna pay for it. Niggas want to pay for this shit. So I'm like,
Hey, y'all niggas look in the private chat. I just dropped the StreamYard link. I'm about to start the new video for the Devin Haney versus Shakur shit and the Tank and Ryan. So y'all hit the StreamYard link in the private. I'm gonna
hold
add
on.
you and start the new live. Chop, Cam, and my nigga. Chop, Cam,
Damn,
and
I was talking. I
Chop.
didn't even upload the video. That should have been on the internet by now.
All
I
right, I
forgot
see
I
you.
was supposed to do
Who
that
back
shit.
there? We got Cam. Hey, Chop, go to the private chat so I can add you with Cam.
All
Y'all
right,
go ahead. Join the StreamYard link with Cam. He already up in there. So I can start the live. He waiting on y'all. Hit that private chat. Hit the StreamYard link, my niggas. You hear me?
Yeah, I hit it.
Let me see. Where you at? I don't see you. Let me see. All right, let's get this thing going. Where y'all at? What's up with it, Cam? What's good? That they finna join us right now. Hold up. All right, Chop. You see the stream? All right, I got Chop. Okay, I got you, Chop. All right. Bet. I just added you with Cam.
All right, bet.
Hell yeah.
All
right, my nigga Chop. Got you. Hey, I just started the new live, y'all. I want y'all to go join. I'm finna drop the link in the chat. The new video, Devin Haney versus Shakur, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Here go the YouTube link. All y'all go join. Yo, Billo, there go the link. I'm finna end this one, Billo. I'm finna end it. There go the new YouTube link. This for the new video. We live already. Y'all go hit the link. My nigga Chop right there. All right, Cam back. What up, though? What's good? Y'all keep cooking. I'm finna add everybody else. All right, there go the link, Billo. There go the link right there. That's the YouTube link for the new video. We still got 40 people watching. I'm about to end this live. There go the YouTube link. We about to start the new live video right there. You know what I mean? Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. There go the YouTube link. Join. Hit the link. I'm about to end this one. All 34 people, hit the link. And we finna turn up, bro. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm about to end this live stream. Here go the link to the new video. This the new video. Come join us, bro. Come holler at me. Here go the link. Chris, pull up. All y'all niggas pull up. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Going to the new video.